Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our parents and students at the outfield game against Jefferson High School. We would like to extend thanks to our superintendent, Mr. O'Reilly, who has high school business secretary to our assistant, Joseph here, and to our athletic librarian, Mrs. Coleman. We would also like to extend our thanks to everyone who participated in this year's parade. Also, a big thank you to Mr. O'Reilly for finding the cause for our court to ride in the parade. Thank you to the drivers and owners of the Falcons well. The class advisors who organized the homecoming festivities, Mrs. Drew Ayers, and Ms. Jamie James. And now, here are our 2024 homecoming candidates.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I know mine.
First, we have Mrs. Ella Orozco. She is being escorted across the field by her parents, Jefferson and Orozco. Ella has been very involved during her time as a Conneaut Spartan. She has played in the softball team for 3 years, played soccer for 4 years, and participated in girls wrestling for 1 year. She was also cheerleader for 2 years. Ella has played travel softball for 8 years. Ella is a 4-year winner for soccer, a 3-year winner for softball, and 1 year winner for wrestling. She has also earned the title of MVP for softball. Ella is involved in youth leadership, National Society, and youth philanthropy. Ella has earned the Chuck Bird Scholarship in softball and has maintained for 4 years with the Conneaut. She transferred her university to get master's degree in intelligence and criminal justice administration. When Ella found out that she was going to be on the homecoming court, she felt overwhelmed and felt emotions like surprise and gratitude. Good luck, Ella. Our second candidate is Mr. J. Anderson. His parents, Ray Jefferson and Jennifer, escorted him across the field. J. has gone to 8 titles in the past year. He is a 4-year winner for football and has won defensive and offensive lineman of the year. J.J. plans after graduation includes attending Ohio State University to obtain a degree in business and real estate. He feels very blessed to be acknowledged. Good luck, J.J. Our third board member is Mrs. Emma Gonzalez. Jefferson and has participated in basketball for 4 years, track for 4 years, and cheer and has participated in football as well. She has athletic activities and has worked hard to stay on the roll. Emma plans to go to college to get a master's degree in education. And a couple in business. And when Emma heard that she dated on homecoming, she was surprised and excited to be nominated by her classmates. Good luck and Emma. The next board member is Mr. Tyler Dean. By his parents, Jesse Dean and Ashley Levino Dean. Tyler is president of the National Honor Society, a member of Youth Philanthropy, and a 2-year CCTC at Kent State High School. He plays bass drum in the band and is the captain of the swim team. He also wrote and captured the Spartan baseball team. Going to Ohio State University to become a commercial airline pilot. He will also become minor in biology. When Tyler learned that he was on homecoming court, he felt like he himself was qualified and fine what worked out for him. Good luck, Tyler. Next is Miss Adia Ingram. Her mother is Christina Ingram and father Jason Ingram. Our usher calls home stand. Adia played on the basketball team in freshman year and was on the drill team for 3 years. She received the Diamond Champions Award during her freshman year and has involved in football cheer for 3 years. She is currently the football cheer captain. During her baseball career, Adia earned the most cheer award for cheer, and Adia has been a basketball cheerleader since her junior year. Adia has received multiple academic awards and is graduated from college. Adia enjoys helping her older sister, Kayla, from soccer, hanging out with friends and cheerleading. Adia has worked at the restaurant Castaway. For the past 4 years. After high school, Adia plans to further her education in cosmetology, earn a degree in business online, and become a flight attendant. Adia was so excited when she found out she was on board, especially because she was on board with her 2 best friends, Emma and Jasmine. Good luck, Adia. Next we have Mr. Terrence Hennessy. His parents, Lisa and Terry Hennessy, escorted him across the field. Terrence played football during his high school career and enjoys working out. The gym is where he finds peace and works on his mental health. During his time as a Spartan, he has worked on putting his faith in God and knowing that everything works out eventually. He has enjoyed hanging out with close friends and trying to better himself by learning new things. He continues to focus on growing and adapting at everything he does. After high school, he was to attend Ohio University to study business and marketing. Terrence says that he doesn't know why he was nominated, but he is truly honored. Good luck, Terrence. The next board member is Mrs. Jasmine McIntyre. Her mother, Rochelle Harkin, and her cousin, Zeman, are escorting her across the field. Jasmine has been extremely busy during her time as a Conneaut Spartan. She has participated in basketball and football cheer for 3 years, and was captain for football cheer during her junior year. She she won the Most Superior Award for basketball and football cheerleading 3 years in a row. And also won MVP for junior year for cheerleading. Jazz was also on the track team for 1 year and is a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. She has attended State National School, the CCC program, to get a head start on her post-secondary goals. Jazz is an honor student and has earned an athletic letter and an academic letter for her efforts. Her plans of graduation include attending Cleveland State University or Ohio State University to study to become an ultrasound technician. When Jasmine found out that she made homecoming court, she was filled with excitement and pride. She said it felt unreal to be recognized and supported by her peers. And she felt very grateful for the opportunity to represent her school in a special way. Good luck, Jasmine. Next we have Mr. Thaddeus Buddha. Thaddeus' parents and Buddha are ushering him across the stage. Thaddeus earned a 4.0 GPA with college preparation and has earned an academic letter at CHS. He was the Ohio State champion in the Skills USA state competition for engineering in 2024. In June, he placed 7th in the national competition for Skills USA in Atlanta, Georgia. That is the CCC student at Stark State College and is in his second year of mechanical and architectural engineering and design at ATEC. He is also state involved at CHS with sport and other extracurricular activities. He has varsity letters at CHS in football, basketball, track, soccer, and baseball. That is also plays several musical instruments, including guitar, saxophone, and piano. He is a member of the Drury Club and a member of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. He volunteered to the Kansas State University Rising Stars program and is a member of the Conneaut Art Center's Art Camp. That is future plans to start a career at Lincoln Electric or going to college or mechanical engineering. When Thaddeus was on home reporter, he was excited and happy to share his experience with friends. Good luck, Thaddeus. Next, we have Mrs. Ashley Sherman. Her parents, Sarah and Keith Sherman, are escorting her across the city. Ashley has been involved in many extracurricular activities, including dance, drill team, high school softball, volleyball, travel softball, youth rugby, and National Honor Society. She is a 2-letter winner for volleyball, a 3-letter winner for softball, and has been on the honor roll with a 4.0 GPA for 3 years. As she plans on studying to become a nurse after graduation. When Ashley found out she was nominated for homecoming court, she was surprised and very happy. Good luck, Ashley. The next vocal member is Mr. Devlin Knapp. Devlin's mother, Angela Knapp, and father, Nelson Case, are ushering him across the field. Devlin has been involved in the youth leadership program and has been voted Student of the Month. He is a peer facilitator and loves to play football at CHS. He is also a member of the fraternity team. When Devlin found out that he was voted in the Hall of Fame court. He was very grateful and honestly a little confused after leaving college for 3 years and come back during his senior year. He did not expect to go on court, but good luck, Devil. The next board member is Miss Sophie Thompson. She is escorted by her parent, Marcy and Sophie has been very involved in junior college and has spent 3 years on the varsity team. She worked as a trainer for 3 seasons and is now working at the village. She has been playing here for almost 2 years. Her plans after graduation are to go to college somewhere that's not far from home. She is very excited to be nominated for homecoming court because all of her friends have come on in previous years. Good luck, Sophie. Next, we have Mr. Cole Webb. He is escorted by his parents, Stacy Shaw and Zach Webb. Cole is a two-time MVP in soccer and a 2-year soccer captain. He has been the soccer player of the league also. Cole plays soccer for Walmart United in Pennsylvania and was a referee for CLIO soccer. He did 1 year of track and field, and Cole was a student council secretary during his sophomore year, and was a representative at student council during his junior year. He earned Spartan as well. He has also attended the CCC Leadership Conference in Austin. Cole has earned an SRO scholarship and is on the road to league. He also earned a him with his high score on the American Business Test. Cole is considered the Air Force, but overall he's decided to run on the college. When Cole found out that he was working on the court, he was surprised and excited that out of all the guys that they could have chosen, he was chosen. Good luck, Cole.
This homecoming day here at Dawson Field. Dave Simpson is to hold the announcement.
Finally, we have our honorary homecoming court members. Mrs. Andrea Nardi and Mrs. Tia Reiko, who are exchange students at Conneaut High School. Escorting them across the field are their hope parents, Tracy and Rebecca Goodman. Andrea is visiting Italy. He enjoys soccer, going to the gym, and hanging out with friends. In Italy, Andrea swims competitively for a team in his home city of Naples. He plans to go to college at their graduation and is thrilled and excited when he found out that he is on the homecoming court. Tio is visiting from Germany. Tio is a member of the Conneaut Spartans soccer team. He also played soccer back home in Germany for many years. When Tio participated, he plans to finish school and attend a university. Good luck, Andrea and Tio.
Kickoff.
Here is this year's Conneaut High School football and cheerleading co-captain. The 24 Conneaut High School homecoming king is Conneaut King. Now, the 24 Conneaut High School homecoming queen is Ashlyn Sherman.
In order for you to hear Rocco's side of what's been going on, and as soon as I get all the stuff out of the way, I'll be able to do that, I hope. I don't know what that is. We'll get rid of that. I don't know what that is. Hold on there. And here we go. Maybe bundle things, whatever we need to do, right? It's all about saving money these days, huh, Coach?
That's right.
I'm Madge Art, with me, Coach Rocco Dobrin. And it's week 6 of the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Remember, it's time of that year where you want to start looking at your insurance and seeing how you can save money. Give them a call. Chris and his great staff can take care of you, 593-1191. And talk it over. Maybe bundle things, whatever we need to do, right? It's all about saving money these days, huh, Coach?
That's right.
I'm Madge Art, with me, Coach Rocco Dobrin. Coach, always good to talk with you.
Oh, it's great to do this every week. It's always a lot of fun.
Nice facility up there with the Red Raiders. Harvey, just north of their school, there was, in the park there, got a nice little AstroTurf field, and, it's kind of cool.
Absolutely. As soon as the kids walked on the field, it's kind of like down in the valley. You get a little atmosphere, trees going, all that stuff. So it was a cool little place. Not even little, but just a cool place to play.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere for sure.
Saw some good things in that game. Even at the end there when you put Carrick in, what was that first run he did? I mean, he looked like a fullback. He must have carried 2 or 3 Red Raiders with him for a 5-yard gain or 4-yard gain.
Yeah, I think he gets excited when he gets in there, But, yeah, we were running sweep. He saw a nice little gash and took it up. I think he got 7 or 8 yards. So, Good little run by him. Yeah, he was excited.
Got to get Brady Vera in there to take some snaps also in the second half.
Absolutely.
It's always good to have someone else that's used to getting some snaps. He's a kid that we want to play more quarterback anyways, just for his legs, running the ball a little bit. Right.
He's a big body. And we were down a little bit, so it was a good time to get him an opportunity to just play quarterback, not just gun run, but also throw the ball.
Yeah.
And he played very relaxed, which was kind of what I was looking for. I know we were getting beat pretty bad at the time, but he was still playing against their varsity players, and he did really well. He handled himself well, and I told him that you play like that, and you get closer and closer to getting Friday night starting reps at that level. Which he's a two-way starter anyway, not a quarterback, but as a sophomore. So, but he handled that quarterback spot really well, made some nice passes, and he ran the ball very well.
Yeah, and they had a lot of pressure on him too. I mean, it was they were tough on that, on defensive pressure. A lot of quickness on their team, so he did a nice job of evading a lot of that. And if he couldn't find anything open, he got rid of it. But he was trying to work the thing out.
Well, Colby did a great job of getting rid of the ball when nothing was there.
Yeah.
And Colby did a great job of getting the ball to Turner on some of the underneath routes. And we knew we weren't going to really throw it deep on them because they played they're fast. They played their guys deep, and they give up a little bit of the underneath zones, which on their end it was smart because they make you really work the field. Like you gotta have 8 to 10 play drives, and a couple of them ended up with scores, but a couple of times we had 8-9 plays and then got stalled out at the 10 or stalled out at the 20. And I felt good as far as we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't. We did move the ball okay in chunks. We were just, we couldn't stop them, and that was the story, the game is defensively, we didn't do what we needed to do to stop them. And then on their side, that Alston kid and even their backup running back, they were the real deal.
Yeah, Bert, I think his name was.
Yeah, they were the real deal. And there was no, that kid's a 4-star athlete. I don't know what a 4-star looked like, but I know now. That kid was the real deal. I mean, he touched the ball and he was scoring. He was,
yeah. You guys did a decent job of holding his yardage down, I think. It really went bad. I think Bird ended up with more yards than Alston.
Yeah, it might have been because of the amount of touches, but yes.
Yeah.
But that kid's, did really good running back too. And, and that's what you get with a lot of young guys on the field. But, we're getting into week 6, so these guys got to start saying, hey, we've got 4 or 5 games that we played as sophomores, and now we got to play like we're juniors and seniors, even though they are sophomores. So.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Overall, it's one of those experiences. You get a lot of youth on your team, like you said, and they're learning as they go along. They're going to learn a lot by the time we get around the end of the year or next year.
Absolutely. Look to get better every week, and they got to get better every week so that we start off next year in a good spot. And getting a couple wins here the second half of the year would be key to doing that.
You talked also when we had Meet the Teams, the middle school team, Spartans were there. Is there a big core of 8th graders that'll be moving up next year as freshmen?
Yeah. I mean, our numbers are pretty good from 8th grade down through 3rd grade. Really, there's 40 kids on the middle school team, so that's about 20 apiece, and then there's like 90 kids in the youth program. So a lot of kids, a lot of good players. I know our 8th grade just beat Geneva 2 weeks ago, and that doesn't happen very often. So all those young squads are going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it's we're struggling this year, not where we want to be, but the future does look really bright, and we know that. It's difficult because we haven't been in this spot in years.
Right.
But we're gonna work. We're gonna keep working. We're not gonna quit, and kids are gonna keep fighting. So
yeah, it's inevitable too. At some point, you're gonna run into this kind of situation. But speaking of Geneva, a little surprised what Perry did to him.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. And Perry's always that good.
Yeah,
Perry's always.
Yeah.
I think that was one of their one loss last year. One of their 2 losses last year was Perry. So, Perry is the real deal. Even though Geneva's a really, really good ball club.
Yeah. So we're moving on. It seems like with Jefferson now we're coming into homecoming. It's going to be a nice night for that. I hope good weather and so forth. Maybe calm, maybe a little sunshine for a sunset. We'll find out, but not calling for any rain right now that I know of.
That's good.
Are they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah,
it's a pretty nice night.
Jefferson's been up and down. There's times when they look like they're in trouble and they're struggling, and then they come back and look. They won in a shootout last week against Orange.
Yeah, they're improving definitely. You watch their games and they're improving. Their offense is definitely going. Some really good athletes. Gage Bozar is probably the best. One of the best. I'm going to say the fastest. He's definitely the fastest athlete, probably in the county. I know. I saw him in track.
Oh wow.
He definitely won the county track meet in the 100 last year as a junior. So they got him, and then that Burlingham runs the offense really well, quarterback, and then they just got some other athletes. So they do a good job of distributing the ball to a lot of different people, and I feel like their offense keeps getting better and better and better. They've given up a decent amount of points, and and so have we. So it's going to be a game where they do pass more, though. It's not they do run a little bit, but it's they do a good mix. They're not like Harvey where they're just going to run the ball every play. So they really spreads the field out. So we got to be able to cover everything. And but if we can contain the Bozar kid, and then we got our offense got to be hitting on all cylinders. We got to be able to score and hold the ball so that they don't have the ball. And I think we could be in a good shape. And obviously, it's always exciting, like you said, and it's fun. You play a homecoming game. It's at our home stadium, and anytime you're playing at your home stadium, you feel good about that. So.
Oh, yeah, and they're fired. I mean, that's a special night for all of them, And,
right.
The court's going to be out there with the king and the queen or whatever, and so they're going to be playing a little extra hard.
Yeah, you always play a little harder against Edgewood and Jefferson, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of those games, and hopefully they show up, and and I really have been proud of them. I know it's hard to struggle and just keep going, and even practice today, the energy's been up. Yesterday and today, maybe even more than it's been all year. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm happy about it. So
yeah, and other things that we see too, like Isaiah, even when he's in a tough game like that, he still keeps fighting and fighting, and eventually gets his yards.
Absolutely.
I don't know what he ended up, but for the game, but
yeah.
But
we hit 80, 90 yards. He's up there. So.
Yeah, we appreciate that. He just keeps working away at it against a good athletic defensive team.
For sure.
They really were. But, so I wish you all the best luck. Anything else going on? We have one player who has a cast on, or is that right?
Yeah. Devlin Knapp got a little banged up on his hand, so he's still questionable if we're going to be able to get that thing casted and wrapped for the game or not.
Okay.
If he misses this week, he should be back in 2 weeks.
Just a little fracture, was it?
Yeah, right in the middle of his hand there. So
yeah.
But it's not fully casted yet, so we got to see how that plays out by Friday.
Right. Well, he had a good game too, didn't he?
Yeah, he flies around on defense.
He really does.
Play, so.
Played very, very well. Really appreciate it. Coach, anything else you can add right now, or?
No, I mean, I'm proud of these guys that keep working hard. I know Ryan Turner's had probably the most catches that we've had in a long time here early in the season. If he can keep that going, he'll be up there in that leaderboard list with catches. And I know Sabo's been up there with the leaders on the tackling side of things. So there's a lot of guys that still got goals they want to accomplish, and Jaden Anderson's been a great leader on the field.
He was playing awfully tough out there at the linebacker position too.
Yeah.
I imagine with the you were talking about they got a Division I prospect in their lead running back. There's probably people in the stands that are watching him, even though he's a junior. Not as much as if he's a senior, I think, right? But
yeah.
But they're still out there a little bit, and that gets him fired up too as well. Because after watching them, they'll be watching me.
That's right.
Especially if I do something, let's do something real big. So we hope that continues too as well, and all your players can people can see the capacity that they can play at.
Right.
Which is pretty high. Coach, I wish you best luck against the Falcons Friday night homecoming.
Thank you.
And this is Matt Jarvie, another edition of the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show on WOW Radio.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gertis Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
And that's it, Steve. We got homecoming in. We've got our king and queen announced for the year. Grand event there, and the clock has run out. Had the coaches show on it, and it is time for kickoff.
It sure is, and Connie will be kicking off. Our Spartans, left to right along your radio dial. They're dressed in all blue shirts, blue pants and white and gold numerals. Jefferson in their black pants, white shirts, and red numerals. So we're ready to go here, Matt.
Wait a second. Come on.
Joel Navarro. Finally brought down by James Fadley of the Spartans, but they're setting up now. 1st and 10 at kind of its own 19. It's almost a 60-yard run back to start off the game. 13 seconds in it, Matt. And the Spartans are in a hole. They got a good quarterback in Burlingham, Dylan Burlingham, for Jefferson. The give is to Bozar. Brought down by Turner and Booyah. Booyah, my favorite name. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Just started the game. Give to Matthew Webster. Webster's gets a couple. Tackled by Josh Sabo, one of my favorite players. Talked to him before the game. Matt, are you with us here?
I'm trying to get the picture back on.
Oh boy.
It's on. Now it's not on.
2nd and 4 for the Falcons. At the 4. Give again to Webster. And Webster in for the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. It's a procedure penalty against the Falcons, and they'll move it back, and the touchdown is disallowed because of the penalty. 5-yard penalty moves it back to the 9. 2nd and goal. I don't know, but I need your help, Matt. Another procedure call against Jefferson. Obviously, they're lining up incorrectly. Come on, coach. Now it's 2nd and 14. Give again to Webster. He finds a little room. Gets a couple. Who you in on the stop? Third and 10 now for the Falcons. Burlingham with a pass. Intended for Terrence Brown, way overthrown. So that'll bring up 4th down. So the Spartan defense, Matt, are you with me? It's a 4th down for the Falcons. Let's see what they do. Talking with the coach. They're going to go for it. There's no field goal. Another pass try. Incomplete. thought there might be a interference call, but there isn't. So the Conneaut Spartans hold.
That'll be a turnover on down, so Spartans dodge a bullet. So Conneaut will take over for the first time at its own 9-yard line. With 9:32 to play here in the opening quarter on homecoming night. So Colby Stiltner's going to be in the backfield as the quarterback. He's got to dodge one, take off and run. Going to spin, and he'll be brought down for a minimal gain. Do have a flag on the play in the defensive backfield. They're going to call the Falcons for defensive holding on that. Move it 10 yards forward. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 26. Actually, that's a 15-yard penalty. Stiltner's going to keep it himself, coming to the right, and he'll be met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 2.
Tackle by number 22, Michael Wright.
So Stiltner's going to lose 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 from the Conneaut 25. As we settle in here on homecoming night, Ashlyn Sherman and Kyler Dean were crowned prior to the kickoff. We've got an official's timeout. 0-0, 8:33 to play in the first quarter. So it'll be 2nd and 6 from the Conneaut 30. That's going to be Bowles, Isaiah Bowles on the carry. So Bowles will take it out of about a yard, bring up 3rd and 5 from the 31 for the Spartans. We've got another timeout on the field.
It's another timeout.
We're getting, looks like an official's timeout of some sort. I don't know what they're trying to straighten away here.
Official's timeout.
There was a congregation of officials.
Do not appear to know what they're doing. The ball is placed on the Spartan 31-yard line. 3rd and 5, 8:06 left in the first half. No score. So here we go.
Yeah, 3rd and 5. 2 wideouts on the near side, Steve.
Right, one on the other far side.
Stiltner back looking to Oh, he draws him off sides. That's encroachment.
does.
And then I don't know what's going on. There's
Whoa.
another sportsmanlike conduct on top of that. If they get them both, that'll be 20 yards.
Well, Thaddeus Huya and Seth Burlingham for the Falcons got into a little scrum.
Yeah, younger brother of Dylan Burlingham, we would think.
Minor scrum.
I guess they could be cousins or something like that.
guess.
But Burlingham's a pretty powerful family down there in
Oh, yeah.
sports these days, I guess.
Well, the referees.
They're talking it over. I don't know if they get their choice or are they going to get them consecutively.
Why
Or
are the referees constantly talking amongst themselves?
they like each other, Steve.
Don't they know what they're doing?
Yeah, they're making plans for after the game. I mean, they could do something, too.
That's as good as the answer as any, Matt.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to take the good side because I know exactly what you're talking about. But
I can't help myself.
all I could say, though, without them, we'd be sitting at home trying to find something on TV.
That's true.
And they're not doing it for the money. We know that.
Well, they make a good buck.
I wouldn't say good for all the driving they got to do and the run and some of the weather they're in.
Matt, they get paid. They
I
get
know.
paid mileage.
Okay.
They're paid more than you think. I don't feel sorry for their salary, not at all. I've talked to them.
Well, what would you do this for if you had to ref a game?
What would I do?
How much would you want to get?
Well-
I would want to get more than what they pay these guys, I think.
It's a thankless job. There's no question about that.
Oh, yeah, and then everybody's mad at you.
Oh, yeah.
I umpired baseball, and I tell you what, that was a rough thing.
So did I. You can't.
People are looking at you and yelling at you from the stands.
There's always somebody mad at you. Well, the flag was against the Spartans. I don't know. They don't give us a signal.
Well, it must have been something that was done on the near side for us here.
It's on the
So,
26.
There's really nothing happened at all with the ball getting moved
No.
anywhere. Stiltner back. He's going to throw it. He goes down the sideline. It is caught.
Caught.
And, he almost broke loose, too, until number 11 knocked him down, Steve.
Thaddeus Huya
Yeah, Thaddeus Huya.
with a stop, and Justin Agnew, the great nephew of the former Vice President Agnew, in on the stop.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. I got another.
Who's calling? Oh. A 15-yard penalty against Conneaut. I do not know what it's for, but it will be fourth down. I think illegal man downfield, I think, against the Spartans. So it's fourth and whatever, long, for the Spartans at their own 26. And they will punt. Oh, off the side of his foot, a really short punt, goes out about the 42-yard line. So the Falcons will be in excellent position. Are you with me, Matt?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We had the picture froze up.
Who
or
keeps
the
bothering
video.
me? Is that Ben?
I think it's the Chinese communist. Well, Ben's helping us, man. He is. The picture froze up, and everyone who's watching it at home saw that. So I had to go in there and do some things, and now it's unfrozen.
Okay, so we're back now.
I would like to blame all this on Bob Shackle if we can. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, it sounds, yeah.
Well, we got to blame it on somebody.
That's right. Why not Bob?
Yeah, he's not in the booth. So,
okay.
Actually, we appreciate Bob, what he does. Now Megan says it's good. Megan Lebzoda back in the studio.
Okay, Falcons with the ball.
Oh, big running back. Picks up a couple. That's bowling forward there. Is that Cage Bozar?
Right. You got a couple.
Yeah. And he is, even though they haven't been having a successful year, he's doing pretty good, I think, in
yes.
what I'm looking for here. I don't know.
Second down for the Falcons.
He's leading in rushing.
Burlingham takes the ball, and he is stopped
Yeah, Bozar has
immediately.
Has 514 yards on the year so far. And Isaiah is still there too. He's still in third place, so he's been scrapping and getting his yards, as they go along.
Falcons with 3rd and 5 now. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter here at Jocelyn Field, McCarty Stadium.
Jaden looking for a blitz. He goes through. Oh.
And it'll be very close to the first down.
Yeah, he just missed that hole, too. They ran right to the left of him.
That was Burlingham with the carry.
Yeah. And we're looking for Jaden Anderson. He's been playing middle linebacker, and he's been learning that position. Sometimes that position, Steve, can be kind of difficult, right, because it's a very lateral position.
Right.
Sometimes you're going left and right more than you're going up and down. But what they like about him is that he's a downhill runner. Fumble. And he is sacked.
Burlingham is knocked back to 50-yard line on a bad snap.
He lost the ball. He tried to get a handle on it, and before you knew it, there was like 5 Spartans around him. We like to see that.
Absolutely.
Kind of a swarming
defense. They were only a couple of yards away from a first down, and they blew that one.
Yep.
So now the Spartans take over at the 50-yard line. First and 10.
Very nice.
5:48 to play.
Yeah. I think they're a little fired up today. It's homecoming night. The weather, we know what we have to the south of us, and it's really not that far away from us, right?
Right.
So things are looking very nice here right now.
Yeah, game time temperature was 72 degrees.
Got a little color in the sky to the north over there.
Very pleasant night here. First and 10 for the Spartans.
Stiltner's back.
Spot the ball at the 47.
Hands off to no, he doesn't. He throws it.
Fakes to him.
Gives the little pitch out pass to the near sideline, and it goes for a nice gain, Steve. First down.
Ryan Turner.
All the way down to the 36-yard line, I think is we're going to mark that one.
Yeah, my
37.
man Turner.
And Turner is another one he's going to rack up 2 on his tally for the year.
But that's not going to count, Matt, because there's a flag on the play.
There was a flag.
It is a holding call against the Spartans. So they'll bring that ball all the way back to the 41-yard line of the Spartans. That's too bad. A very nice pass play to Ryan Turner from Stiltner.
Yeah, Ryan Turner is second in the conference right now in Ashtabula County. 338 yards receiving, 29 catches.
Ryan does it all, offense and defense.
Yeah, he does. He's a great player. That he's really developed rather quickly into a really terrific player. 2 on the near side, Steve, 1 on the far side. Stiltner's back. Gets the ball. He's going to throw it to the near sideline. It was almost caught.
A low throw intended for number 3.
Cage Bozar is right
Brady
there, too.
Vera. It was a little low. And
he went down to try to catch it, but
Vera couldn't come up with it.
He was almost laying on the ground by the time he had an opportunity.
So it'll be 2nd and 18.
And they're talking it over. This time Isaiah runs over and he gets into a slot position. 2 wideouts on either side. Now he's in motion. Fake handoff for that fell apart quickly. Fell apart very quickly. Oh, and he is down.
Stiltner's not getting up too fast here. He's not getting up at all. Finally, he's getting up.
Yeah, it looks like he's a little bit shook up on that one, wherever that was.
He's back.
There's a trainer out there to talk to him.
Just to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. See whether or not they want to take him off the field for 1 play or 2 plays. Looks like she's kind of escorting him, but he doesn't want to go.
Could be a back situation. We don't know.
And he will come out. He will come out for 1 play.
Coach Rocco pulls him.
We'll look for Brady Vera to come in.
Well, he called his son Carrick.
Is that number 4, Evan Vendetti?
Yes. He's in 2.
Now Brady Vera's in there now.
Okay, Brady Vera is the quarterback.
Yeah, and Vera did play. He played quite a few plays.
He's got some
last
height.
week.
He's got some height.
He takes the ball. He's more of a running quarterback. Big, strong runner, too, and he gets out across the 50. First down, Steve.
Very nice run by Vera.
Yep.
He's a big fella.
He's that kind of a running quarterback that we've been used to having in years
Exactly.
past, you know. Reminds me of Ryland a little bit, Tyson Hunt, guys like
that
that.
brings back memories, yes. I don't know what kind of an arm he has, though, Brady, but he hasn't really had a lot of chances to throw the ball.
No, in fact, prior to last week, the only time we saw him was when he would come in and take a snap and a running play from the shotgun position. And that was,
right.
We think that was designed just to kind of fool the defense a little bit. Got a bunch of wideouts.
It's 4th and 8.
2 wideouts on either side.
From the 50-yard line.
He gets the ball. Oh, it's a quick punt.
And it's blocked. It's
and
blocked.
It is caught right away, too.
Oh.
Number 9 is running down the sideline on one guy to beat, and he beats him. He's all the way
Devin
for
Salinas, and there is a flag on the play thrown about the 26-yard line. Let's see what that is.
They're going to say that's against the Falcons.
Oh.
That's what the signal is from the field.
A touchdown taken away.
Aaron Johnson is signaling that is against the Falcons.
Well, let's see what the call is. Oh, look.
The refs are not signaling, are they?
They don't know what to do. They called the head referee over.
The umpire.
To determine what they should do. Look at this.
Well, he's supposed to know.
Do something. Yeah, but these other refs should know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they should know.
They shouldn't have to go to the head referee all the time.
No, not really. I know.
Jeez, what are you getting paid for?
The only nice thing about it is that we're getting a little bit more color in the sky to the north of us.
Yes.
Kind of a beautiful night.
It really is.
We got some humidity, but it's rather pleasant. We got a little breeze. Let's see here. Someone else is texting us.
Not sure what that call is at all. Unsportsmanlike conduct? I don't know.
Yeah, we were busy watching the running play of Devin, and I think we missed it. We're going to have to go back and watch it instant replay. If it'll be there, right?
Right.
Ball is snapped. It's handed off. Number 7 trying to get around the outside on the far side of the field. He does.
Webster.
And he's finally brought down.
Tough running back.
At the 25-yard line as we're going to mark that one.
He's a punishing runner, that
yeah,
Webster.
Yes,
6 foot 205. He's a junior.
Matthew Webster. Boy.
1st and 10 for Jefferson at the Conneaut 25. Clock is running with about 3 minutes, 50 seconds left here in this first period. Still no score. With the Falcons with the ball.
Yeah, Webster moves over to the left side of Dillon. Dillon gets the ball. Hands off up. It's a running play on the near side, trying to get around the outside. He does, and gets all the way down to about the 10-yard line.
Yes. Burlingham, the quarterback with the keeper. Very nice run. A 15-yard run, first down.
Yep, he's got some speed.
For the Falcons. And there's another flag in the play against the Falcons. This is unbelievable.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. He's kind of holding up his hand. That is a
Jefferson just very undisciplined tonight. The ball is now spotted on the 30. 1st and 15. Wow, they're just shooting themselves in the foot all over.
Yeah. Well, we know they're 1-4, so they've been having their difficulties throughout the season here, and I think we're seeing what that is.
Right.
Burlingham back. He throws it to the far side. He's wide open. That's number 7? Oh, he finally they get a hold of him, the Spartans do, and drive him back. But they're going to call forward progress at about the just across the 25.
Not sure who caught it. I cannot see the number from here.
Yeah, that's why I think it was Matthew Webster again.
Well, he's the quarterback. Yeah.
Webster?
Oh, I'm sorry. It could have been, yeah. It could have been him, but I couldn't pick up the number. 2nd and 9 for the Falcons.
Falls back. It's a running play. Trying to get around the outside again on the near side of the field. He does, and he gets back this time just inside the 10.
Inside the 10. Let's look for a flag. There should be a flag. There usually is.
That'll bring up a 2nd down
and there's no flag.
2nd and goal now.
So this one counts, Matt.
Yep, from the 9.
Wow. Never seen so many flags in my life against one team in one quarter. 2 minutes left to go here.
And if they weren't getting these flags, we'd I don't know what would be happening.
That's
right.
Now. Well, the Falcons threatening to score here. 1st and goal at the 9.
A running play off the left tackle, pushing forward.
Still going.
Into the end zone.
And that's a touchdown.
Yes,
Number 7, Matthew Webster, just wouldn't stop. Had about 2 or 3 players that he carried into the end zone with him. So Jefferson with the first score of the game here, 1:45 left. 6-0 Jefferson. Try for the extra point coming up. And it looks like they'll try for the 2-point conversion. They must not have a kicker.
Looks like he's going to pass it, but he does throw it.
And it's no
He's
good.
out of bounds. That's it.
No good for the Falcons. So the score remains 6-0 here with 1:45 left in the first period. Wow.
See, we got a home and away kind of mix up here on the scoreboard. I'm sorry about that, folks. There. Now it's right.
Okay.
The home team, Jefferson. 6, Conneaut Spartans, nothing.
Well, they finally put it in. The Falcons, they tried about 4 times. Penalties kept them pushing them back and back and back. Conneaut defense held a couple times. You know, it's should be an interesting game. I was a little concerned when I read last week that the Falcons had scored 50 points against Orange, a team which we lost to.
Well, and I think we can see why or how they can do that. They got a bunch of weapons on this team.
On Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the quarterback, a couple good running backs, wide receiver. Oh, yeah.
A lot of good athletes.
Well, let's see what the Spartans can do here now.
But we did know coming into this game that we had an opportunity. There aren't too many opportunities, I don't think, left in the year where we can potentially win. And
that's for sure.
This is one of them. Although it is 6-0, we're getting the ball back right now. We have moved the ball from time to time. We have looked pretty good. So we'll see if they get it back right now. We'll see what I don't know if Stiltner's what his condition is right now, but we'll find that out here in a minute.
Bozar for the Falcons kicking off. And here we go.
A little squibbler kick. Didn't go 10 yards.
Oh, that was by, it looked like an intentional.
I think they were offsides, too.
There's a flag.
The ball didn't go 10 yards, but I think he was blowing a whistle before it went 10 yards. Because actually the Spartan went across the 50 to get it.
Another flag against the Falcons. Unbelievable. They've got to have 50 yards in penalties so far, I would think.
Yeah,
in the first period.
And that is that's a 10-yarder there, I think.
5-yarder. Yeah. So they're kicking off from the 35.
Yeah. There's a minute 45 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-0. Jefferson leading over Conneaut.
So Bozar will try again. Conneaut might come out of this kick with some good field position.
Taking his time. Another squibbler.
Yeah.
Oh, this time he picks it up and starts running with it. That seemed kind of dangerous to me. He really didn't have control of it.
I think it was Maddox Knapp. Number 24 picked it up.
Yeah, well, he felt comfortable or confident.
Well, he got a couple yards.
Because he didn't really have control, and he was probably only 2 or 3 yards away from those guys.
I'm just glad he didn't fumble.
Yeah, I know. And that's a very good field position. We're at the 45-yard line.
Yes.
Cross midfield.
Let's take advantage of this.
It was across the 45, then they moved it back.
It's on the 45.
Yeah, it is. That was back on the other side.
Okay, here they go, 1st and 10.
And it's Stiltner's back in now. Isaiah off to his left. 3 wideouts. Throwing the ball to the sidelines. Flinch pass and is out there. They catch him, and it's forward progress. And he gets down to about the 44. That's what we're going to call that one. 44, 43.
Pass was caught by Kason Hayes. One of the few passes he's caught this year. Got a couple yards.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard pass, so it gave the defenders plenty of time to get over there, I think.
2nd and 8 now. The Spartans. About 1:05 left in the first period. 6-0 Jefferson leading. And do we have a timeout?
Oh, he came over and talked to somebody.
Devontae Harris ran off.
It was Brady Vera that came over to talk. Then he was a wideout, so he didn't even say anything to anybody when he ran over to the far side as a wideout. Handoff up the middle. It's Isaiah. Gets some running room, and he's out close to the 40.
Boy, they sure haven't been running Isaiah much so far, Matt. I'm surprised.
Well, I think the Falcons are probably going to be keying on him.
Oh, no doubt. Every team will be. I guess they're picking their spots.
It was Wyatt Distel was kind of slow getting up there, too. He got a little bit banged up on the last play, but he shakes it off, and he's ready to go. We do have 2 players out this week. Dylan Phillips is out, and Devlin Knapp is also out. He has a hairline fracture in his wrist. And he's rolling. He's got pressure coming at him. Stiltner goes. He throws it out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds.
Yep.
That's about all he could do. Very good coverage by the Falcons. So 4th down now here for the Spartans.
Ryan's in there saying something to something to Colby. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but he.
Well, 5 seconds left.
2 wideouts on the far side. Isaiah's back there with Stiltner. Gets the ball, takes off for the far side. He's got pressure all over him. He throws it. It is almost intercepted. Almost intercepted.
Tipped by Devin Salinas, and there's another flag in the play, and I'm sure it'll go against Jefferson. But we'll find out here.
Yeah, usually in that, when he's under pressure and they're trying to get to him, you would think might call holding. No, legal procedure against Conneaut.
Wow.
Face mask against Conneaut.
I'm surprised.
Wait, they waved them both off, and they're both against Conneaut?
I don't know what that signal is. These referees are just.
Well, they signal both of them towards Conneaut. And both of them are offsetting? Okay, well, hey, I'll take it.
That can't be right.
I'll go along with it.
2 penalties against a team?
Oh, it's our team, though, Steve.
Well, I know, but still.
Okay.
Well, that's the end of the first period. We will now start the second period shortly. With the Falcons leading 6-0. Boy, they take a lot of time in between quarters. Have you noticed that?
The fall blizzard menu is back, and September has 2 blizzards of the month, the French Silk Pie and the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. Come enjoy your choice of the $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your Sunday to a small blizzard. Join Dairy Queen in sponsoring our Conneaut Youth Center on Main Street. Dairy Queen's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together, too. Summer's running out, so get one soon. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's
it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Yeah, we will call you, Chris, when we get a chance to. That's resuming here first play.
Long pass from Burlingham to Kozar was incomplete for the first play of the second quarter for the Falcons. So,
trying to get the video back up. Bob was changing batteries. He doesn't like electricity. You know.
Okay.
A lot of people don't.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons. Burlingham's going to take it himself. Got a little running room there.
Oh, he finally gets grabbed from behind and wrestled
He gets
down.
about 5 runs. 5 runs. Whatever. 5 yards. Brought down by James Fadley of the Spartans.
Okay. I don't know what Bob's doing, but I don't have video again.
Well, it's first down for the Falcons.
Having a good time here. Having a good time.
At the Conneaut 49. Where is Bob?
I don't know.
You don't
He's
know.
sitting down there in the stands.
Okay.
But for some reason, we're having some issues here.
Okay.
We have an excellent connection.
Oh, nice run.
But we don't
from Webster.
We don't have video.
Give to Webster. Gets a first down right off the bat. Now the Falcons are set up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Just started the second quarter here at Jocelyn Field, Riccardi Stadium.
Okay, it's back now. My goodness. Handoff up the middle.
Nothing.
May have
lost a yard.
Tough defense on the line that time.
May have lost a yard. That give was to number 22, Michael Riffle.
Yeah, and Jaden was right in there too.
Yes, he was.
He was right in there in the center off their left tackle. Well, we got video back. I just keep having to mess with it here. One of those things, right?
3rd and 1 for the Falcons. For the Conneaut 41. There goes Webster for the first down.
Yeah, another pushing run up there. Webster's a tough kid, too.
He sure is. He's getting a lot of
I don't remember hearing his name that much when we were leading up to this game when I was talking to him.
I did not either, but I'm very impressed with him.
Yeah, that's another first down for these guys. We have to come up with something here to. It'd be troublesome if they got another score in.
Yeah, they need a turnover here. That would help immensely. There's plenty of time left here. The second 9:51 left in the second period. Falcons 1st and 10. Timeout, Jefferson.
Yep. Jefferson wants to make the best use of this time. There's 9:51 to go here in the first half. 1st and 10. Falcons are on a move right now. They have been moving the ball mostly on the ground. Or almost all of it on the ground.
We don't have the stats for time of possession, but I would think Jefferson has had an enormous amount of time of possession over the Falcons. I mean over the Spartans, I'm sorry. They've had the ball for a long time.
That's right.
This game.
I want to remind everybody, too, that this timeout being brought to you by Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance. Remember, consider bundling your insurance. If you're getting towards the end of the year, you want to start saving some money, and maybe you got a few things you have insured, maybe with a couple different insurance companies. Sit down and talk with Chrissy about bundling things together, and that's how you can save money many times. Also, look at your policy, seeing that it's set up correctly and all that. Give them a call at 593-1191. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Burlingham's back there again. Hands off this time. Number 12 gets the ball off the left tackle, but he runs into a few Spartans here, and they end that up, but not until he picks up about
Joel
4
Navarro.
yards.
Wyatt Distel in on the stop.
Joel Navetti.
And Josh Sabo in on the stop, too.
Is it Navarro?
And Navarro, yeah. Ball at the Conneaut 31. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons.
He's going to throw the ball down the far sideline.
It's up in the air.
He was in some traffic, too, against
no flag on
against
the
the defender. They didn't call anything on that. They've let a few of the things go because they know that they're playing each other very tough and very tight.
I'd like to have a replay on that one. I think he was held, but
by Conneaut.
Yes, apparently not, though.
Well, we don't want that to happen,
No, we got a break.
Yeah, I'm going to have a talk and find out if we. I hope so.
Yeah, 3rd down now. Was there a penalty? Yep. They got a 10-yard penalty. I don't know what it was. There was no call that I saw. The Falcons will now have the ball.
And Jace
41.
Demoulin, Jace Demoulin is down right now. He's talking over the trainers out there on the field. One of their young linemen. He's a junior.
He's up and he's moving. And
there you go.
Seems to be relatively okay. Taking some water. I wouldn't mind a steak sandwich right about now.
So that penalty, that goes back to, that's a 2nd down and not 3rd and 10. What, I don't know what they're doing with the flag over there. The ball went back, so it would be what, 3rd? Yeah? Is that what it is?
It's 3rd down.
Second down or 3rd down?
They got 2nd down.
Burlingham back, he throws it, a bullet shot.
Nice catch.
That was a well-caught ball.
Terrence Brown on the catch.
Oh, really tough catch on that one.
It sure was. That was a bullet, like you said, Matt. And Terrence Brown.
Yeah, he's a big target.
Nice catch.
6'3", 165 pounds. Junior. He'll be back next year, too.
I don't know who's doing the down marker, who it is over there. He had 2nd down. Now he's got 3rd down.
Well, it is 3rd down. But that was 2nd. That was 3rd and 10 over there, and now it's 3rd and 4. So I'm not sure what the scoreboard means. Handoff up the middle again.
Ooh.
Oh, tough run. He does get caught by some Spartans, but he drags him ahead for like 2 yards.
Maddox snap with a stop almost immediately.
And Maddox is carrying the entire 2-man nap strategy out there tonight. He's trying to make up for the fact his older brother has a small hairline fracture, I think it is, on his left wrist. It didn't keep him back from being part of the homecoming court.
Yes, that's true.
So congratulations to all of the contestants tonight.
Well, the Falcons got a 1st and 10 on that one, so they'll start at the Conneaut 25. They do have some weapons, Matt, the Falcons.
He does. He catches it, too. It looked like it was almost blocked. He's going
going to go
in.
all the way. You're not going to stop that guy.
Number 1.
Cage Bozar.
Yeah.
I don't see any flags out there, so this one will count.
Yeah, we saw the speed on him that time, didn't we?
Bozar last week, Matt, had 7 catches for 205 yards.
Yeah.
Jefferson with a touchdown at 7:22 here the second period. They lead 12-0 with the try for the extra point. They will
go for
try
two
for
again.
2 again.
Another passing play over in the
pass up
corner.
the air, and I don't think it's
it was
incomplete.
just a little bit too far. He went up. That was the same guy that
Terrence Brown.
Yeah, he got the catch the first time. He went up for it, but that will not count. So that takes it to 12-0 here as we move through the second quarter here. 7:22 to go. Spartans will get the ball back here, and they're going to have to do something with it this time, Steve.
Yeah, not quite a sense of urgency yet. I mean, it's only 12-0, but that could quickly get out of hand. So the Spartans need a score here of some sort.
Yeah.
It would really, really help. Tonight starts the Lake Division play in the CVC conference.
Yep.
Of course, the CVC conference is led by Madison and Geneva, and the rest of the teams are Spartans, Edgewood, Jefferson, and Lakeside, and we'll be playing those teams in the upcoming weeks. Next week at Geneva, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
For our Spartans.
And I'm assuming that's probably at the Spire.
I would think so.
More than likely. There's a squibbler kick again.
Squibbler.
This one bounces at the 42. They finally do get a hold of it, sort of. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. The Spartans.
There's two of them there that did not
Falcons.
have the ball. One, and that's number 12 that snuck in there.
Joel Navarro.
Joe Navarro snuck in there and grabbed it.
That's pure hustle.
He had to jump through them.
That is pure hustle,
and
man.
he just snatched it out of there. It wasn't anything. Didn't even wrestle for it, So
that's what you can't.
I can't believe that.
You can't afford to make mistakes like that.
There's really nothing to say there.
No. Well, it's set up now at the Conneaut 39. The Spartans just gave the ball over on the kickoff with a fumble, and here come the Falcons again. 1st and 10 at the 39, as I said. They're leading 12-0, 7:20 left in the second period.
Ball's handed off again. Big running back
Webster.
on the far side. Look at that.
Look at that.
Tough
they
runner.
They can't bring him down.
No, they can't stop him at all. There's nobody in there they're just kind of picking at him, trying to slow him down, and hopefully he trips up. But
Matthew Webster, well over 100 yards tonight.
And he probably hit 8 or 9 Spartans.
At least.
Going down the far side of the field.
And, of course, there's a flag on the play.
Well, see where that goes. That's probably they're bringing the ball back. It looks like it is.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Well, that's a bad thing for Webster because he's losing some yardage tonight. That's 2 of them that went against him.
He doesn't get credit for that.
No.
This is a big one.
And that's 2 that he doesn't get credit for, too.
This is unbelievable. Webster.
Yeah. Here, let me write it down now.
Jeez, man, you don't even bring a pencil? You have to borrow
I did have one.
It didn't count, though, Matt. It didn't count that touchdown, Okay.
It is caught. Oh, and they grab for him and finally bring him down.
Terrence Brown again.
It didn't look like he was going to be brought down for a while. They had him backed about to the 47-yard line. He finally gets back to the 45. That's where they mark it. And that's the first down.
Second down.
Second down. Now they're marking it second.
2nd and 16.
See if it matches the scoreboard this time. Yep, 2nd and 16. Hey, they were on the same page.
About halfway through the second quarter here.
And there's a running play.
Give
He's
again to
going up the
Webster.
side.
There goes Webster.
Got one guy to beat, and he finally, that guy, oh boy.
Do I see any
It
flags?
looked like he was going to go all the way that time.
I do not see any flags.
That's Devontae Harris that finally comes over and wraps him up and brings him down.
Unbelievable. Couldn't stop him last time.
Big, strong runner.
Give him a penalty. He comes right back.
He is a big, strong runner.
First and 10 at the Spartan 20.
Devontae really went at him that time too, you know. And he tried to really make a big stop, and he did.
What a running game they have.
There's another running play off the right tackle. Falls forward. They'll mark that one.
Navarro.
It looks like at the 12-yard line.
No, I'm sorry. That was Michael Riffle.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Give to him again, Riffle. Right up the
short
middle.
Little run.
Quick play.
That's a 1st down, too. 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 8. 7 or 8, 7-yard line. So Falcons are on the move here, folks.
Yes, they are, and barring a complete disaster, they'll probably score. I'm sorry to say that, but I'd like to see the Spartans get a turnover here.
Well, he ran to the sideline. Somebody else coming in right now. Burlingham rolls out the left side. It's a running play. You can see he's looking for a spot there. Doesn't get one. He's driven out of bounds, but he still picks up probably 2 yards.
He ran about 10 to get 2.
2nd and goal from the 4.
Left side sweep on that one.
My goodness. Yeah, Devontae Harris, another stop. That's 2 stops now down here inside the red zone that Devontae was responsible for.
I like Devontae, good ball player. Well, 2nd and goal here.
They're running a very tight offensive strategy when they get down here in the red zone. Burlingham's back, hands off. Hard run in for a touchdown, Steve.
Terrence Brown.
Not much you can do about that. He's a tough runner.
Or was that Webster?
No, it's Terrence Brown, number 3.
Okay. Well, it's now 18-0.
I want to thank our sponsors, too, Gerda's Pharmacy. Remember, they've been helping answer your family's questions on prescriptions, vaccines, and general health concerns for over 60 years. So stop in and say hi. And remember, they also showed at halftime, too. They have a Spartans apparel section that has a lot of the warm things for fall and winter.
That's right.
So stop in and see what they've got. Gerda's Pharmacy on Main Street.
Falcons will, I don't know what's taking so much time.
The umpire kind of clears out of there now.
These referees are just
Is there a whistle?
atrocious.
There is a whistle.
Jeez.
Now they're safely away about 12.
Are they getting paid by the minute?
12, 14 yards. It's back, hands off up. No, the quarterback keeps it. This time he gets a 2-point conversion, Steve.
Untouched.
Yep.
And a flag in at the end. These referees are just flag happy tonight.
Well, maybe they.
This is unbelievable.
Maybe somebody did something wrong, Steve.
Well,
we don't know. If
maybe it was a ticky-tack call, too.
Maybe, but maybe
there
not.
They are. They don't know what to do.
All I know is nobody's getting 2 points on it. It's against the Falcons.
No, they got the 2.
What's the? No, they didn't get
unsportsmanlike conduct after the play.
Yeah, but the hands out like this?
Yeah. He was 2 hands. You missed it. He went like this.
Oh, well.
Trust me, they got the 2 points, and they'll probably kick from the 30.
Well, this one's getting away from us here.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, it says 20-0.
And they've shot themselves in the foot a bunch of times tonight. And
they have.
It hasn't helped us really to try to keep this thing even. Unfortunately, it has not worked. Instead, Falcons are leading on homecoming night here in Conneaut, 20-0. 3 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion.
4:16 left in the second quarter.
I would like to see, if we get a touchdown or something in here tonight, we can.
Make it a little competitive.
We can see our kicker, Kayla McBride. I saw her during practice. She kicked an extra point last week, and we made her the special teams player of the game.
One of the, I think there's 2 girls.
She's a freshman.
Yeah, there's 2 girls on the team, I think. 2.
Yeah, but she's the kicker. And
right.
I tell you what, I watched her in practice. She has excellent technique.
Really? Well, good
Excellent
for her.
technique. She really does.
Like to see her
And
go in there.
I can see her. Yeah, she's definitely one that can fall in line with the great tradition of kickers we have here, like Joey Merlin, Eric Heinonen.
Yes.
Others you may remember, I don't know.
Those two were right at the top.
Yeah, Bryce was one of the others too. But not like Merlin and Heinonen.
Well, obviously that the referees gave the wrong. That penalty was against the Spartans, so they're kicking off from the Spartan 45.
I don't know if I understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, obviously it was against the Spartans.
See, it's probably going to be a squibbler anyway, so
Yeah.
does that really matter?
Really?
Watch. Yes,
Yeah,
it
there
is.
Well, it worked last time.
Bounces.
Well,
and
he bobbled it again.
This time they do keep the ball.
But he bobbled it.
They got the ball, though. It'll be first down at the 24-yard line, it looks like.
Fall on it. Right away. Come on, guys.
Whoops. He dropped it. I'm going to mark that at the 25. First and 10 at the 25. We got 4:16 to go. We got enough time to get down there before the end of the half.
Sure. No question about that. Plenty of time.
Spartans rotate a couple guys in. It's a running play. It doesn't really go anywhere. Somebody got him by the ankles, and that slowed him down quite a bit. One player.
Another flag.
And there's a flag.
Somebody's saying something.
Yep. I'm not
Somebody's talking out there.
Okay. We'll see what.
Oh, of course, they have to discuss it now.
Oh, it's a gain of a yard on the play.
Because they don't know what to do. Personal foul against the Spartans.
Yep.
And that'll move the ball way back to the 12-yard line.
It was at the 25. It went from the 25 to the 13, or they move it from the new line of scrimmage. I guess, right?
I would think so, yes.
Because I knew they did away with marching off the yardage from the point of the infraction, right? We did away with that.
Right.
So we're going from the line of scrimmage. Question is if you go from the new line of scrimmage on the play, and that would be whenever the play was over, or if it was done, or the previous one.
I would write a letter.
And the flag did come out after he was down. So that would be from the new line of scrimmage, and I guess that would make it right.
I would write a letter to the referees.
Okay.
And clarify your question.
Can't we just get their email addresses and copy them all on the email?
And give it and announce them on the air.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll get around to that, Steve.
Yeah, they'd like that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, maybe we'll go live for an hour discussing it.
Second and long here for the
Stiltner is back, and this time he gets the ball. He's going to throw it. He's going to roll. Oh, he's in some traffic, and he goes down.
He's going to lose some
Oh, he
yardage
gets
on
hit
that one.
awfully hard on that one.
He didn't have anything to do.
Major hit. Looked like he was going to work his way out of that. And somebody came in there and just lowered the boom. Lowered the boom on him. I don't know what it was, but that's it.
You know, I see a look of frustration in the Spartans' defense there. You know?
Yep.
They're really getting frustrated here. Now, they need to just not keep their... They need to keep their cool and just play the way they can play.
Yeah, I think the Falcons realized, too, we were talking about us and what we thought we could find tonight. But they're 1-4 as well, so they see that there's blood in the water and that they have an opportunity to get another win.
That's right.
And they know they won't have a chance for many other wins the rest of the year, too.
In their conference, right.
Yep. Oh, it's a blitz.
It's a blitz, yeah.
Stiltner throws it. Oh, and it is intercepted.
Was it picked off?
I think so. Yes, it
was.
is. I don't know what happened on that one.
At the 25-yard line, Matt.
There's somebody is holding his hands up out there, I think, questioning that, and that was Brady Vera.
25-yard line
I'm
now.
not sure what Brady Vera was saying about it, but
3:35 left.
Yep. It'll be a first down at the 25.
Oh. Yeah, very frustrated. Conneaut defense.
Well, yeah.
I can understand it. I mean, they're playing hard. They're not giving up.
And
They won't give up.
You got to remember, we have a very young team.
Yeah.
2 of our big seniors are out tonight.
Yes.
Leaders. They can make a big difference on defense. Devlin
sure.
Knapp.
Yes.
Dylan Phillips, having them both out. That's,
Timeout Falcons.
Even though we got Chetty Arcaro.
Yes.
Jaden Anderson, we got him there. Wyatt Distel is in there.
3:35 left here.
And there's a timeout, so we'll say that this timeout's being brought to you by Conneaut Save-A-Lot. Remember that we're going to have the Conneaut recap coming up here at halftime. But I also want to remind you that they have some great specials. We're going to cover those at halftime. In case you're thinking about grilling out this weekend, they got a lot of terrific specials, so we'll cover those too as well. They also have a couple new businesses on the west side over there. For them, I mean, nobody's had a good breakfast place over there unless you go all the way, further west. But there's the Fast Break Cafe.
That's right.
That's in the Save-A-Lot Plaza now.
That's right.
And they're open every day until 2 o'clock, and I think late on Monday. But stop in for lunch or breakfast or lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Fast Break Cafe.
Right. Support our new business.
Yeah. They're in where the old Little Caesars was.
Right.
There's also a children's business in there called the Little Jungle Kingdom.
Yes.
And with bad weather coming up, that's going to be a great place to take your kids. Let them run around in there. They have all kinds of things for the kids to do, so that'll be a great place. Handoff on the left side, looking for some running room. He runs into 2 Spartans, and then 3 and 4, but he still falls forward.
That's Navarro again.
Yep, and then he gets, I think they're going to mark that at the, 16, 17. That's what it looked like. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 3.
About the 17, yeah.
2nd and 3 from the 17.
3 minutes left here in the first half. 20-0.
Yep, they went over and talked it over with
Falcons.
Coach.
There's
a running play. Yep.
There goes Webster.
Webster's into the end zone. There was nobody there even close to having an opportunity to stop him.
Unbelievable runner. The best I've seen this year.
Yeah, they're running over our guys. So it's
no flags, so that will count.
Mm-hmm.
It's now 26-0. Falcons.
He's a big, strong runner.
I
don't think they're used to seeing that, perhaps. But
he's just so hard to bring down, obviously. He'll carry 2-3 runners at a crack there. As always, they will try the 2-point conversion.
Still looking over the sidelines, see if they want to go for a 3-point conversion?
3?
I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for.
Yeah, I don't know.
You sure we don't want to try to kick it?
I mean, really, I don't understand that.
Well, yeah, you got the touchdown, so
Jeez, just run a play.
Your options are kind of limited on what you're going to do.
Exactly. Just run the play. You're not kicking. Just run the play.
I don't see a kicker on their list either. Did you? Or
no.
So they were kind of like we were, but we had a revised roster that was put out. I didn't have it. It had Kayla McBride's name on there as the kicker.
Really? Oh boy.
I didn't know that. And
okay.
We know it now. There's a pass. He's looking to. He's got a receiver open.
Burlingham
He's
is
going
going
to try to run it in. Oh, he does make it. He did make it.
He did make it.
He ran into a couple of Spartans, hit real hard, but he squeezed through them.
28-0 now.
Yep.
Falcons with 2:50 left here in the first half. And it's been all Jefferson, Matt. I hate to say that, but It has. They just dominated this game.
Yeah, and I think we're getting close to the point now where Coach is going to think about doing some experimenting here in the second half.
I would think so.
And we may see Brady Vera again.
Exactly. Yeah, get some new players in.
Yeah, we don't blame this stuff on Stiltner.
No, not at all.
I mean, he has played very well for us in the past. Let's see if somebody. Come on. Oh. So, anyway, we got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. Our players are out there. Spartans are going to get it back, as Steve said, 28-0 in this one. The only good things we have going on is that it is a beautiful night.
It is.
Yeah.
Great weather for football, especially if you're winning. Probably be another squibbler. A little further down. Picked up the 25. He's got some room.
Yeah.
That's Isaiah.
It's almost like they saw that we are susceptible to not being able to handle the ball on the front line of our receiving core. You know? It almost seems like that's all they're doing, is doing a squibbler kick to our front line.
Sure. That was a nice 17, 18-yard run by Isaiah. So the Spartans will start at their own 43. 2:44 left. And they're behind by 28. Give to Isaiah. He stopped at the 45. Oh, and there's another flag.
That's what we need.
I don't know who's against. Somebody's saying something out there.
I think they are. And they're not saying it to the refs. Sportsmanlike conduct, Falcons.
It's against the Falcons.
I don't know if they're trying to rub it in or what.
I don't know.
Not sure.
They need to shut up.
But a couple of Spartans were past the line when they're going downfield here. So it's almost like they were taunting a little bit, but not really.
I wonder if that's what they're doing, taunting.
Well, there's not much to have an attitude over in this game. There really isn't.
Yeah, true.
Let your playing do your talking for you, and we're not getting it done tonight.
Not at all.
I can only hope that
our
teams are learning.
Stiltner
As a running play, Stiltner keeps it. There's one guy in the field, and he trips over him.
That was Bozar.
Yeah. One guy that went down on the field, and he didn't try to hurdle him, it didn't seem like, but
when do we have a running clock? Is it after 30 points?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the mercy rule.
Right.
Yeah, we should know that
Football
one very
and
well.
Basketball.
Yeah. 2-minute warning. It is a 2-minute warning, Steve.
These referees are driving me crazy.
Well, it did stop at 2 minutes, so maybe we should warn somebody ourselves, right?
Brady Vera coming out. Carrick Dobrin going in. Not sure what this is about.
If you need things sweetened up a little bit, you remember Dairy Queen has the blizzards of the month. There's 2 of them, the French Silk Blizzard and the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. Grab one this weekend, because by the end of the month, there's going to be a new one coming.
That's right.
Stiltner's back. Oh, he is just nailed.
He was hit hard.
Yeah, and he's down.
Oh, man.
That ball went flying. It was fumbled backwards. It was picked up by a Spartan.
Picked up by Kason Hayes.
Or is that Jaden?
Kason Hayes.
60.
Number 2. Recovered, but wow. I'm surprised he got up. It was a clean hit.
It was a big hit.
Hard hit.
Yeah.
Nothing dirty about it at all.
Yeah, it took him a while to get up, though, from that one.
Wow. I tell you, Stiltner is one tough dude.
Well, it looked like it was definitely going to be a running play. So, but thanks to Dairy Queen too for being a sponsor of the Conneaut Youth Center uptown. That's a great place to have for kids. That it gives them a place to go where they can socialize and have some fun and be part of a great movement and a great facility like the Conneaut Youth Center. So we congratulate Dairy Queen by being a sponsor of that, and everyone else who chips in to help out there.
Flag on the play. It was a delay of game by the Spartans. Moves the ball back to about the 41, their own 41. 48 seconds left in the first half, 28-0 Jefferson.
Still trying to run out again. Oh, it is caught. No, it was. It was almost caught.
Number 68. What a great,
It was
wow.
Ryan Turner that almost had that ball.
Buck Hayes was in on him.
Yeah.
I mean, Buck Hayes is 5'9", 300 pounds.
Oh, he looked a lot bigger than that.
Yeah, I know. Buck Hayes. Boy, there's a great football name for him, huh?
Yeah.
Number 68.
It seems like they've got some second-string guys that are in right now, and they're trying to throw blitzes and do whatever they can to show what they can do.
Ooh.
So the Spartans got to know that they're coming, so have a quick release set up to throw it.
He's going to punt it.
And it's a line drive kick. It is caught at the 29.
Bozar
is going to run up the left side.
Oh, what a nice run.
Oh, he's got a lot of speed, too, but he finally gets grabbed and brought down, but not until he's across midfield. They're going to mark that at the 42 into Spartans territory.
Josh Sabo in on the stop.
My.
So the Falcons will have about a half a minute to do something with the ball.
Yep.
In good field position. They're at the...
And we'll do a replay of the coaches' show here at halftime.
Is this another penalty? Oh, my. This is unbelievable. They've had over 100 yards in penalties, Jefferson, and they're leading 28-0. Wow.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what it would be like if they hadn't.
Exactly. Well, they're going to set up at just short of the 45, their own 45.
Beautiful breeze. It's like a beautiful summer night tonight.
Yes, I'm sorry, the Spartans are setting up at the Falcon 45. So
Stiltner is back, same type of setup, two wideouts on the far side, one on the near side. And he approaches the line. Looks like he's, I don't know what he's calling it, audible, possibly.
What are you doing?
Audible, maybe.
No, the ref is standing there by the ball. What are these refs doing?
They're trying to make sure everyone is settled down, Steve.
Look, the chain gang, they don't know what they're doing.
I think maybe he needs to be standing next to you two.
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
Just get everybody to settle down. I don't know.
This is just ridiculous.
I don't know what they're doing. But Stiltner's back in the shotgun. Gets the ball, looking to throw it. Got some pressure on him. This time he does throw it, and it is caught. I'm going to call that complete. That's at the 32-yard line. Nice pickup on that pass play.
Brady Vera.
It was thrown a little bit behind Brady, but still he was able to turn back around and grab it and get the completion.
15 seconds, the clock is running.
First down, Conneaut Spartans.
They got to move here. 8 seconds, 7, 6.
Stiltner back and a throw it. It's over the sideline. It
is
dropped.
Nope.
It is dropped, and that'll
Brady Vera.
Incomplete pass, but
somebody calls a timeout with 1.7.
No, I think that was incomplete. It's not 30 points, right? So.
Oh, no.
No?
No, he called a timeout.
Okay.
1.7 seconds left.
Well, why not? I guess if you want to try to get one in the end zone.
Why would you call a timeout with 1.7 seconds left?
You want to get one more shot for the end zone. You want to go in the locker room with maybe 6 or 8 points or 7, something on the scoreboard. You know, at this point,
I guess
you need something for these guys. You know, to get them kind of turned around.
True.
So what's going on this weekend for you?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll write letters to every referee in the state of Ohio.
Well, you haven't completed
football and basketball.
You haven't completed all your letters to the PIAA.
remember.
You're still writing all those, right?
Oh, they were something. Those
Well,
Pennsylvania referees.
I talked with the athletic directors from several of the schools. So I mean, a lot of them guys didn't really want us to go. They didn't have a problem with us.
Yeah.
It was really a minority.
Right. Some of the bigger schools didn't want Conneaut there.
Well, Prep didn't care. Sharon didn't care. Long pass over the near sideline. It is tipped away.
And that'll do it for the first half.
That will do it, folks. And
28-0 Jefferson.
It certainly is 28-0. It has been a very difficult game here on homecoming night.
I'm going to take a break here.
So the only thing we have is that, hold on, I'll turn it off. There you go. I'll turn it off, and it is the only good thing is that the weather's been good. We have not gotten any rain yet from the hurricane, Helen. Helen has been leaving us alone, so maybe she'll show her ugly head up here. I don't know. We'll find out. But we'll take a brief time out and be back in a few minutes after a word from our sponsor. You're listening to Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV and WOW Radio.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
You have to do that?
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Just the lowest prices. And we are at halftime right now. We're going to go into the coach show, the Chris Brecht State Farm Insurance Coach show here in just a minute or two. We have the Jefferson marching band is coming onto the field right now. They have a rather sizable marching band, and do a nice job. They really do. I don't think anyone's better than our personal band, but nonetheless, they're putting on a nice show for us, and it's awfully good to see them. They even have a smoke screen type of effect going on out there. And they have a string section in the middle with a drummer and two guitar players and a bass player, and I think that's a percussionist out there too. So they bring more stuff than some of the other bands do. I've seen other bands that maybe have those elements, but they play from the sidelines. Not the Falcons. The Falcons bring them out here, and they put them right out at the 50-yard line, center of the field. The game has really been it's been all Jefferson Falcons here tonight. They have even though we came in as 1-4 as they were with a losing record, one win on the year, they have a lot of components to their team where it shows that they've really been coming on. They had a big win last week against Orange, 50-42. Got their running game rolling very well right now. And there's very little I think we can do to really slow that down or stop it, it seems like, at this point. So, that's the kind of thing that we kind of expected. Coach talked about that on and on week after week. The fact that, we have a young team. We're rebuilding. A lot of bright spots that are coming up for the future. We have some of our players that have done very well in establishing records, and we'll cover that here a little bit later on, maybe at the end of the half or into the second half, about some of our players and how they've been excelling in holding record positions, leadership positions in the CVC, especially in the Lake Conference. So very proud of that. We have some of our players that were doing a wonderful job. So that's there's plenty of bright spots that we have this year on the team. Another that we talked about in the coach show you heard coming up too is that next year we have the entire 8th grade from the middle school squad coming up. They'll be joining us on the freshman core. So, granted, we will lose a number of seniors, but we have a very large contingent of players down from the middle school section. They're going to come up and join. And what we'll probably see is our roster will grow. It'll grow for the next number of years. So we'll have more players, more guys that we'll have to pick from as far as, who's going to play this position or that one, who can rotate in and out, and give us more depth, perhaps, and flexibility in our scheduling. So we're a lot of bright spots we're seeing this year. We're in a tough conference, and we have a tough schedule. I brought that up to Coach before. This been, we do have a very tough, hard schedule for a team like us playing these other guys here in the CVC. So it's just the way it goes, But we look for the future to be bright, and we're seeing, some of that here tonight. So anyway, the Falcons have 6 touchdowns here tonight and a 2-point conversion. So that's what's going on here tonight. So it's been a tough, position for us to be in this at homecoming. I know it's not easy. They wanted to have something better to happen to us here. We were hoping that we don't have that many options of pulling out a win. I mean, we could get lucky and play very well, and plus when we have 2 of our big seniors that we need size in on their team to put on the field, they're out this week. So we have some injuries that are going on, but it's nothing serious that's going to last a long time. They'll be back, but those kind of things do happen, and we're rolling with it. So. But the Falcons also saw the same thing, that this is going to be an opportunity for them to get another win, and it was very important to them. So they were 1-4 also when they came to Connie here tonight. So they're going to have the same situation as us. They're going to have to go up against Madison, and they're going to hope for a win against Edgewood. But it's going to be tough for them too as well. So, that's what we're up against here. We've had some tremendous years here in recent history, but that's just the way it goes. So, what we're going to do? We'll take we'll take a brief time out here and go to the coach show, and let's hear it from Rocco on his feelings on last week, and also as he's looking ahead for this week too as well. And it's week 6 of the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Remember, it's time of that year where you want to start looking at your insurance and seeing how you can save money. Give them a call. Chris and his great staff can take care of you. 593-1191. And talk it over. Maybe bundle things, whatever we need to do, right? It's all about saving money these days, huh, Coach?
That's right.
I'm Madge Hart, with me, Coach Rocco Dobrin. Coach, always good to talk with you.
Oh, it's great to do this every week. It's always a lot of fun.
Nice facility up there with the Red Raiders. Harvey, just north of their school, there was, in the park there. Got a nice little AstroTurf field, and, it's kind of cool.
Absolutely. As soon as the kids walked on the field, it's kind of like down in the valley. Get a little atmosphere, trees going, all that stuff. So it was a cool little place. Well, not even little, but just a cool place to play.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere for sure.
Saw some good things in that game. Even at the end there when you put Carrick in, what was that first run he did? I mean, he looked like a fullback. He must have carried 2 or 3 Red Raiders with him for a 5-yard gain or 4-yard gain.
Yeah, I think he gets excited when he gets in there, But, yeah, we were running sweep. He saw a nice little gash and took it up. I think he got 7 or 8 yards. So,
Yeah.
good little run by him. Yeah, he was excited.
Got to get Brady Vera in there, take some snaps also in the second half.
Absolutely.
It's always good to have someone else that's used to getting some snaps.
He's a kid that we want to play more quarterback anyways, just for his legs, running the ball a little bit.
Right.
He's a big body. And, we were down a little bit, so it was a good time to get him an opportunity to just play quarterback, not just gun run, but also throw the ball.
Yeah.
And he played very relaxed, which was kind of what I was looking for. I know we were getting beat pretty bad at the time, but he was still playing against their varsity players. And he did really well. He handled himself well. And, I told him that, you play like that and you get closer and closer to getting, Friday night starting reps at that level. Which he's a two-way starter anyway, not a quarterback, but as a sophomore. So, but he did. He handled that quarterback spot really well, made some nice passes, and he ran the ball very well.
Yeah, and they had a lot of pressure on him too. I mean, it was they were tough on that, on defensive pressure. A lot of quickness on their team. So he did a nice job of evading a lot of that. And if he couldn't find anything open, he got rid of it. But he was trying to work the thing out.
Well, Colby did a great job of getting rid of the ball when nothing was there.
Yeah.
And Colby did a great job of getting the ball to Turner on some of the underneath routes. And we knew we weren't going to really throw it deep on them because they played they're fast. They played their guys deep, and they give up a little bit of the underneath zones, which on their end it was smart because they make you really work the field. Like you gotta have 8 to 10 play drives, and a couple of them ended up with scores, but a couple of times we had 8, 9 plays and then got stalled out at the 10 or stalled out at the 20. I felt good as far as we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't. We did move the ball okay in chunks. We were just, we couldn't stop them. And that was the story. The game is defensively, we didn't do what we needed to do to stop them. And then on their side, that Alston kid and even their backup running back they were the real deal.
Yeah, Bert, I think his name was.
Yeah, they were the real deal. There was no. That kid's a 4-star athlete. I don't know what a 4-star looked like, but I know now. That kid was the real deal. I mean, he touched the ball and he was scoring. He was. Yeah, you guys did a decent job of holding his yardage down. I think it really wasn't bad. I think Bert ended up with more yards than Alston. Yeah, it might have been because of the amount of touches, but yes.
Yeah.
But that kid's did really good running back too, and and that's what you get with a lot of young guys on the field. But we're getting into week 6, so these guys got to start saying, hey, we can't. We've got 4 or 5 games that we played as sophomores, and now we got to play like we're juniors and seniors, even though they are sophomores. So. Yeah,
absolutely, yeah. Overall, it's one of those experiences. You get a lot of youth on your team, like you said, and they're learning as they go along. They're going to learn a lot by the time we get around to the end of the year or next year.
Absolutely, look to get better every week, and they got to get better every week so that we start off next year in a good spot. And getting a couple wins here the second half of the year would be key to doing that.
You talked also when we had meet the teams, the middle school team, Spartans were there. Is there a big core of 8th graders that'll be moving up next year as freshmen?
Yeah. I mean, our numbers are pretty good from 8th grade down through 3rd grade. Really, there's 40 kids on the middle school team, so that's about 20 apiece, and then there's like 90 kids in the youth program. So a lot of kids, a lot of good players. I know our 8th grade just beat Geneva 2 weeks ago, and that doesn't happen very often. So all those young squads are going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So it's we're struggling this year, not where we want to be, but the future does look really bright, and we know that. It's difficult because we haven't been in this spot in years.
Right.
But we're gonna work. We're gonna keep working. We're not gonna quit, and kids are gonna keep fighting. So. Yeah,
it's inevitable too. At some point, you're gonna run into this kind of situation. Speaking of Geneva, a little surprised what Perry did to him.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. And Perry's always that good.
Yeah,
Perry's always.
Yeah.
I think that was one of their one loss last year. One of their 2 losses last year was Perry. So, Perry is the real deal. Even though Geneva's a really, really good ball club.
Yeah. So we're moving on. It seems like with Jefferson now we're coming into homecoming. It's going to be a nice night for that. I hope good weather and so forth. Maybe calm, maybe a little sunshine for a sunset. We'll find out, but not calling for any rain right now that I know of.
That's good.
Are they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a pretty nice night.
Jefferson's been up and down. There's times when they look like they're in trouble and they're struggling, and then they come back and look. They won in a shootout last week against Orange.
Yeah. They're improving, definitely. You watch their games and they're improving. Their offense is definitely going. Some really good athletes. You know, Gage Bozar is probably the best. One of the best. I'm going to say the fastest. He's definitely the fastest athlete probably in the county. I know I saw him in track. You know,
oh, wow.
He definitely won the county track meet in the 100 last year as a junior. So they got him, and then that Burlingham runs the offense really well, a quarterback, and then they just got some other athletes. So they do a good job of distributing the ball to a lot of different people, and I feel like their offense keeps getting better and better and better. You know, they've given up a decent amount of points, and and so have we. So it's going to be a game where they do pass more, though. It's not they do run a little bit, but it's they do a good mix. You know, they're not like Harvey where they're just going to run the ball every play. So that really spreads the field out. So we got to be able to cover everything. And but if we can contain the Bozar kid, and then our offense got to be hitting on all cylinders. We got to be able to score and hold the ball so that they don't have the ball. And I think we could be in a good shape. And obviously, it's always exciting, like you said. And it's fun. You play a homecoming game. It's at our home stadium, and anytime you're playing at your home stadium, you feel good about that. So.
Oh, yeah, and they're fired. I mean, that's a special night for all of them, you know. And,
right.
The court's going to be out there with the king and the queen or whatever, and so they're going to be playing a little extra hard.
Yeah, you always play a little harder against Edgewood and Jefferson, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of those games, and hopefully they show up, and and I really have been proud of them. I know it's hard to struggle and just keep going, and even practice today, the energy's been up. Yesterday and today, maybe even more than it's been all year. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm happy about it. So
yeah, and other things that we see too, like Isaiah, even when he's in a tough game like that, he still keeps fighting and eventually gets his yards.
Absolutely.
I don't know what he ended up, but for the game, but
yeah.
But
we hit 80-90 yards. He's up there. So.
Yeah, we appreciate that. He just keeps working away at it against a good athletic defensive team.
For sure.
They really were. But, so I wish you all the best luck. Anything else going on? We have one player who has a cast on, or is that right?
Yeah. Devlin Knapp got a little banged up on his hand, so he's still questionable if we're going to be able to get that thing casted and wrapped for the game or not.
Okay.
If he misses this week, he should be back in 2 weeks.
Just a little fracture, was it?
Yeah, right in the middle of his hand there. So
yeah.
But it's not fully casted yet, so we got to see how that plays out by Friday.
Right. Well, he had a good game too, didn't he?
Yeah, he flies around on defense.
He really does. Played very, very well. Really appreciate it. Coach, anything else you can add right now, or?
No, I mean, I just, I'm proud of these guys that keep working hard. I know Ryan Turner's had probably the most catches that we've had in a long time here early in the season. If he can keep that going, he'll be up there in that leaderboard list with catches. And I know Sabo's been up there with the leaders on the tackling side of things. So there's a lot of guys that still got goals they want to accomplish, and Jaden Anderson's been a great leader on the field.
He was playing awfully tough out there at the linebacker position too.
Yeah.
I imagine with the you were talking about they got a Division I prospect in their lead running back. There's probably people in the stands that are watching him, even though he's a junior. Not as much as if he's a senior, I think, right? But
yeah.
But they're still out there a little bit, and it gets them fired up too as well, because after watching them, they'll be watching me.
That's right.
Especially if I do something, let's do something real big. So we hope that continues too as well, and all your players can people can see the capacity that they can play at.
Right.
Which is pretty high. Coach, I wish you best luck against the Falcons Friday night homecoming.
Thank you.
And this is Matt Jarvie, another edition of the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show on WOW Radio and WOW TV. Yes, in case you missed it the first time, that is what we've got going on here. Always good to hear from Coach Rocco. Get kind of a feedback from him on what he's up to. Also want to run down a couple things that I would keep track of on stats and so forth in the CVC of our conference. And Colby Stiltner, even though he's been struggling here the last couple of weeks, he jumped out in a big way early in the season, but he is third right now behind tonight's quarterback for the Falcons. He is third after Edgewood's Nate Stewart in pass completions, in passing. He's got 570 yards. Burlingham, the guy we had here tonight, has 959 yards already. Of course, now we're going into conference play. It's going to be more and more difficult, probably, I would think, from this point forward, but we'll Have to wait and see on that. But 570 is very close to the second place on that. I think that's tremendous. Tremendous. We have a sophomore quarterback that never took a snap this year, and already he's out there midway through the season, third place in the CVC in our conference. Just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. In receiving, we have Ryan Turner. Coach was talking about that. He's in second place in the CVC right now. 29 receptions, 338 yards. And who's in first place? The guy that we're going up against tonight from Jefferson, Cage Bozar. He's got 514 yards. Same number of completions as Ryan Turner, but, a bunch more yards, 150 more yards or 180 yards, it looks like, when I work it up. Also, that would be it for Conneaut, would be Ryan Turner there in receiving. So we have some bright spots of things that are happening this year that are really, really fabulous. When we go to rushing, Isaiah Bowles, he was hot early on, and he's run into a couple of tough weeks here, but he is in third place in rushing in our CVC conference. Ryan Croston from Pymatuming Valley is in first place right now, and also Ty Vickery from down there. But then comes Isaiah Bowles in third place with 89 carries. I don't have his yardage right now. For some reason, I got it clipped when I tried to print this thing out. So, but he's having a very good year. So, and then when we go to tackle leaders, Josh Sabo, he came out. Coach and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago too. Josh Sabo, a sophomore. He came on the scene, and all of a sudden he was a guy that had a couple of good games under his belt. And then slowly has kind of turned into that guy that Coach counts on now, to deliver that level of play because he's been pretty consistent with it. And now he continues to expand on that level of play. And, that's an incredible story we got. Josh Sabo, 43.5 tackles on the season so far. 43.5 tackles for Josh Sabo. Of course, first is from Edgewood. Denver Kessler has 52 tackles. But right behind him is Josh Sabo. And he's a sophomore runner. And my goodness, when we keep looking at this thing, we see that there's a lot of bright spots for us that we have. When we go to tackles for loss, and we have number 3, Dylan Phillips. Has 5, but in fact, when we line up all the Spartans we have 4 Spartans that total 17 tackles altogether on the leaderboard, and that would be Dylan Phillips, the leader, at 5, and then Devlin Knapp, who was out tonight, with 4. Jaden Anderson, who's in tonight, he's going to probably pass that figure. He's at, I think, 5 now, or perhaps 6, and Chetty Arcaro also was at the bottom of that list, but we had 4 Spartans. They were on the list for tackles for loss in the CVC play. So, it's pretty incredible, when you look at it. All the little things we got going on. We have a lot of bad news. We're not winning many games, but we have players that are really excelling out there, compared to the other teams in our conference. So
you're right. Am I on? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
you are.
Right. You're right, man. We do have several players that are excelling. That's a good word. They're doing very well in a losing effort, and that's unfortunate for these guys.
It is. Like one of them we talked about was Colby Stiltner. He started off pretty hot in the year. Now he's third right now in the CVC. He's got 570 yards. So the guy we got tonight, Dylan Burlingham, is first, and Colby comes in third place after that. So, but still, a sophomore quarterback that never took a snap. He's already at 570, halfway through the season right now. What he gets tonight, I don't know what's going to add to it, but he could conceivably be, close to 1,000 yards. I don't know if he can get 800 and 900, and that would be a pretty phenomenal for us.
He's a very humble guy too. I talked to him before the game, and he just tells me what they hope to do and just play as tough as they can, and he respects every team, never brags. I always try to compliment him sincerely because he's not that big, but boy, he gives 100% out there like these other fellas. So
yes, he does. So we're getting ready for the kickoff already. Where does the time fly when you're having a ball? I'm trying to keep this thing. I've been trying to keep this thing on the air, and so far so good. I mean, we've had a few problems. Yeah, thanks. That was the lovely Lori Riley was asking us if we need anything. She was always checking on us. It's very nice of her to do that.
She's a good superintendent.
Thanks, Lori. We got the winner. The winning ticket has been drawn, and it's somewhere behind me. I don't know where because I'm going to watch this kick and see. I'm going to predict right now $100 that it's going to be a squibbler kick.
And I'll bet $100 there's going to be a flag on the plate.
Okay. It could be. It could be. Yeah, we have. You're right about that. It's 8:39 right now, so it's taking a long time to get to the first half.
Whoa.
He does grab it and holds on to it, goes down, so the Spartans will.
That was a dangerous kick.
Yeah. That was probably a pretty good scribbler kick to try to get possession back.
Yeah, number 13, James Padley, cradled it and didn't let it go. So the Spartans will start at their own 42, 1st and 10, as we start the second half here.
Yeah, we'll hit some other scores around the league, too, here as we begin the second half. Sure. We'll kind of pop in and out of that. Stiltner is back. Isaiah goes to his right side, 2 wideouts on the far side. Hands off to Isaiah.
Oh, and he is stopped.
Yeah, he was looking to go off the left tackle, but instead there was 2 Falcons that came in there.
Big fella, Dwayne Lewis, 6'1", 225 junior.
Yeah.
He was right there immediately.
Yeah, goes for
and tackled him standing up.
Goes for a loss of 2 yards, I think, maybe 3. Perry right now has at the half a 40-0 lead over Lutheran West.
Whoa.
So that's about the status quo of what we usually expect from those guys. Geneva's doing the same thing to Edgewood tonight, 34-0.
No surprise there.
At the half. Running play up the middle. Isaiah gets it, going off the right tackle. He's got a little bit of room, gets through there. A couple of Spartans finally grab him, but not until he gets clear out to the 50.
Flag on the play.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and short, though, Steve. We got a chance to get a first down here.
But there is a flag, and it is, I think it's against the Spartans.
I don't know why they would hold on that because he was already past
the
line by the time they threw that flag.
It's a hold against the Spartans. So
there was no point in holding because he was past the line. But nonetheless, that'll bring that back, and that would have brought up a 3rd down and short yardage.
Right.
And that's what we need to start figuring out how to do it, is how to move those chains. 3rd down conversions. That's
this is.
I mean, we do play well enough. I mean, we're getting 2 or 3 downs out of each series that we play.
2nd and long.
But you need more than that in order to move the chains. Stiltner back, gives it to Isaiah. No, he's going to roll out instead. It's a pass over the sidelines there. That's Brady Vera. But he gets handcuffed right away and falls down. That doesn't get nearly enough back.
No, stopped at the 40. They need more than that.
It says 3rd down on the sideline over there and 17. Yes, now the scoreboard does too as well. I don't know why it's 3rd and 17. 3rd and 12, that's right. 3rd down at 12.
That's about right.
We'll look for Stiltner to throw it again. We need to get something out at least across the 50. Instead he takes off running.
Gives to Vera.
Oh. Yep, hands off to Vera in a running type play, but
gets to about the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Well, they'll have to punt.
Yeah. South Range got a 28-14 lead on Poland Seminary tonight. Madison is all over Lakeside, 42-0 at the half.
No surprise there.
Just starting the 3rd quarter in that one.
Oh, they're going for it.
Stiltner's back. He throws it. It's downfield.
Overthrew him. No flags.
Nope.
I do not understand that play.
Huya.
I don't understand that
play.
play.
Thaddeus looked like he was in a fairly good position to go after that ball, but got by him. McDowell's handing it to St. Joe's tonight. Villa Angela St. Joe's, 24-7. That's in the third quarter right now. This is a game that we were wondering about. Orange and Harvey. At the half, Orange has a 28-25 lead over Harvey.
Ooh, that's a close one.
Yeah, it's about the only close one we got. Pyramid Valley's handing it to St. John's, 33-0, as we would.
Yeah, no surprise.
Fairview's leading Seneca 13-3. Burlingham is back in a shotgun. He's going to throw it. He's looking to throw on the far sideline. Takes off running instead. And he does throw it. Kind of a little shot put pass out to the 35-yard line.
Right, it's like one of those run pass options.
Yeah. Didn't get an arm throw into it, though. He just kind of heaved it out there like a dart throw, maybe. I said shot put.
Yeah, I don't think.
I had the wrong sport. It was more like darts than it was shot put.
I don't think Burlingham liked that play the way it was set up. But
well, like we talked about, he's leading in passing.
Yeah.
This year in the CVC, so he's doing something right.
He sure is. 2nd and 5.
He's looking to throw, and he lets it go downfield, going for the sideline. Oh, just out of his outstretched arms, just by probably about 6 inches.
Alden Googe, yeah.
Yeah, it just he had a chance to catch it at the 5.
Yeah, Googe on the coverage did a good job.
Hickory's all over Niles tonight, 28-0, and that's a game that's across the borders as we used to play a lot in the past. Hickory from PA and Niles, Ohio.
You got a Minner score? Minner?
Berkshire is all over Cardinal tonight, 35-6. Greenville handing it to Northwestern tonight, 28-0. And it's a running play. There's your guy again.
There's Webster.
Oh, the big Webster.
Look at this guy. He just won't go down.
Find somebody who can stop me.
Matthew Webster.
That's pretty much what his story looks like.
My man, what a great running back.
Well,
we'll see him.
He seems almost impervious to being tackled. If he gets past our line at the start of it,
we'll see him next year.
Then he's gone.
It's only a junior.
I mean, Jaden has wrapped him up tonight.
1st and goal.
Big, strong kid, though. Another running play. Number 22 this time.
Doesn't quite get in there.
No, he's real close, though.
Michael Riffle.
He's even inside the 1.
Riffle's got a few plays under his belt tonight. Castellano in on the stop. Mentioned his name many times tonight.
It's Castellano.
Good Italian name.
I had a friend that
really?
was his name, yeah. But
Castellano. 2nd and goal for the Falcons.
20-0 here. 8:20 to go in the third quarter. Running play up the middle in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And that's just what they needed. Chardon having a tough time this year. Kinston's handed to him right now, 17-3.
Oh.
Just starting the third quarter.
That's unlike Chardon.
Yeah.
To be losing like that, yeah. Well, we've got another score, Matt. So it's 34-0 now.
Yep.
And I think
I've got to change that.
We'll probably have a running clock now.
I think so.
Falcons coming out with the. They haven't kicked once tonight.
Going to go for 2. No, why go for 1 when you can get 2?
Exactly.
Of course, they've only done it 1 time, and now they've done it 2 times.
Navarro, my man Navarro, for the two-pointer.
that was a good run right off left tackle.
Sure.
Was really no one there to slow him down.
Well, with 8:16 left.
Independence, they played us awfully tough, but they've struggled since then. They're down tonight at the half against Cuyahoga Heights, 8-7.
Huh.
That's another close one, but aren't too many of them going on.
Did you catch a Menor score yet?
No, Menor here. It's tomorrow at 1. That's why.
Tomorrow at 1.
We're playing at home tomorrow at 1.
Okay.
Harbor Creek. All over Slippery Rock tonight. Sometimes it's been hard for a PIAA North team to do well against the South like that. But 35-10 at the half.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's the final.
Oh. They did the job.
Yeah.
River Creek. Yeah, we get the running clock now, Matt. 36-0 here. 7:35 and running. Falcons dominating from start to finish. Well, start to wherever we're at now. Let's go, Spartans. Let's get something on the board here.
Yep, ball's teed up at the 40. We'll kick it away here. We'll see what Rock puts on the field for the Spartans here. He's going to probably open it up, and we'll see some other players trying to develop some of the other players. Oh, they lost it.
I think they recovered.
He did not have it.
They did.
Yeah,
Falcons recovered it.
I think he bent over for the ball, but he didn't go down on it and wasn't able to hold on to it. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah.
You know, they do this every kick.
You know,
and 2 or 3 times they've recovered the ball. I don't understand it.
Sharon's traveling to Meadville tomorrow, too, as well, for a game at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, that's another one, another good one.
Well, the Falcons will set up here. 1st and 10 at the Conneaut 44.
Is Burlingham? Oh, somebody had him by had a hand on him there.
And he gets it off to number 3, Terrence Brown, for the completion.
Yeah, and that was Maddox Knapp that came across in the blitz.
Wow.
Got a hand on Burlingham, but wasn't able to bring him down.
No, Burlingham did a great job of getting away from that and completing the pass.
That was a great burst of speed, though, coming across that line.
35
The ball is
now.
down. It's thrown over the sideline. Flank pass to the side.
Bozar.
He's got some running
There
room.
goes
Bozar's, you can't stop him once he gets moving.
If he stayed in bounds.
Yep, somebody put a push on him, but...
and he did.
Yeah, they couldn't push him out of bounds.
No flags on the play, another score, and it's 42-0.
He ran by 3 players over there. I mean, he
did very fast. There's
a reason why he's leading in rushing.
Yeah, we're seeing it firsthand
or
tonight, that's
receiving.
for sure. Wow. Well, now I understand how they scored 50 points last week against Orange.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got an explosive team. Yeah, a lot of coach talks about that too. I mean, number 1 and 2, Kozar and Burlingham are the 2 main players that really get things organized. But they got a lot of guys, and you've seen them where they handed Webster, where they involve them in the offensive strategy.
Navarro.
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
Oh, he will not get 2 points. Or
give
did
it
he?
to Webster, but he's awful close. But I'm not so sure he got it.
They had him back there at the 3-yard line. I thought he was down, but that didn't happen.
The referees.
He's short.
Oh, they're discussing it.
He's short.
I think he was.
Yeah. That'll be it. Oh, they're going to mark it at the.
Yeah, he was just short.
42 yards. So looks like for everyone, looks like we're going to have some rain for the next few days. I mean, we're keeping the remnants of Helen out of our area for tonight.
Helene, yeah.
Helene?
Yes.
I thought, it sounds.
Helene, yeah.
That's
yeah,
kind of
that was a real rough one there in Florida, Western Florida.
Helene's kind of a rich, aristocratic type
very
of pronunciation.
Snobbish name, yes.
For a hurricane?
Very
Sounds like some of the Helens I've known.
I never thought of it like that, but yeah, Helene.
Oh, we got a frozen picture again, folks. We got a frozen picture.
You'll get it back.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something here to get it back.
Okay, 42-0, 4:43, clock running. Bozar getting ready to do his usual
Let's try to get it back
onside
here.
kick, I guess, for lack of a
Come
better.
on.
They're ready. There it goes again. And I think Conneaut got it this time. Yeah, they did. They recovered.
There we go. I got it back.
at the 47. Yeah, recovered by.
I did want to comment that the field looked very nice.
Snap.
I think our turf looked very, very nice tonight.
Our turf?
The turf on the field.
Somebody told me that before the game, where I was a friend of mine. And said
when I got here, I was checking it out.
It's beautiful.
It is, and that kind of leads to, holds to the argument us being maybe the only team that may be left that has that natural
all
turf.
Grass, right? But it's always been one of the best, if not the best, all grass infield.
And some people are leaning to go towards artificial turf. A lot of teams have. Everywhere we've gone, our away games have been artificial turf.
Right.
Yeah, we'll have to bring in a sponsor for that. And there's a running play. Gets out to the 50-yard line this time. That'll bring up a second down. And 7. But, I don't know. I haven't seen the stats and figures like in college. How many college stadiums still have turf, real turf?
I don't think any anymore.
No?
I
Pros?
don't think so.
Any pros?
Very few. Cleveland's one of them.
Running play gets caught from behind, brought down. It goes for about a half a yard loss on the play. Thank you, Megan, for keeping us up to date with what's going on. Sometimes, I don't know. I mean, Bob Shackle, we appreciate him very much doing the camera work for us. He will change a battery sometimes at the end of a quarter, and that may set it off into a frozen situation. Not always. Sometimes. So there's the handoff again. Up the middle, he gets nailed and brought down.
Carrick Jobrin, the ball carrier.
Had a good run going there for a little while.
But got a couple. He's developing into a decent running back.
Yeah, last week he hit his first carry when he came into the game. He was like a fullback.
Yes.
There were 3 Red Raiders that were holding on to him, and he was bringing them along for forward yardage.
Right. Carrick's not a really big guy, but
he's not a big guy.
Tough. He's tough.
Yeah, it was. Tough run.
Yeah.
Tough run. Real tough.
Well, 4th down.
Plus, if he gets a chance to show that speed he's got, he's a very quick young man.
Right.
And that's something we need to look at too. Mix-up play. Brady Vera. He took the handoff and he was doing a rollout, but he ended up throwing it, trying to complete it to Ryan Turner. Did not go. Burlingham was well defending on Ryan Turner.
Right.
Which they've been doing that all night long.
Well, the ball goes over to the Falcons again. Boy, I'd like to know the time of possession for both teams.
I want to remind everybody, Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, a great sponsor of the Coaches Show, and they remind you to consider bundling your insurance or sitting down and talking with Chris Breck or his great staff about ways you can save money. There's a variety of ways that can be done. Give him a call at 593-1191. Passing play out to the flank. Oh, just missed the defender, tried to come up and nail him.
Wow.
And he's finally tackled, but not until he's down across the 30. They're going to mark that looks like they're going to mark that right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, nice catch and run by Devin Salinas. We've mentioned his name.
Yes, we have. It's been a little while, but.
Junior. Gets down to the Conneaut 30. 1st and 10 again. Clock going into running down to about 0 here in the 3rd period.
Yep. Our cameraman, Bob Shackle, heard Chuck talking about the scoreboard. So he went to it, and that'll be the change into the 3rd quarter. We'll be back to you're listening to Conneaut Spartans football here on WOW TV and WOW Radio.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too.
you can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600, 593-5600. Not the fall blizzard menu is back, and September has 2 blizzards of the month, the French Silk Pie and the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. Come enjoy your choice of the $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your Sunday to a small blizzard. Join Dairy Queen in sponsoring our Conneaut Youth Center on Main Street. Dairy Queen
passing play out to the sideline of the play. Look how he stays up. He's falling down. He fell forward probably about 20 yards, I think, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, my. He kept putting his hand down to keep him up from falling, but he was falling forward, and he must have got at least 15 yards out of that.
That was Salinas, yes.
That was a pretty acrobatic effort there.
Excellent play. 1st and 10.
I don't know if you remember, too.
Nice
there's a catch.
At about the 2. Terrence Brown on the stop, the catch, I mean.
Kason Hayes, I think, knocked him out. Kason Hayes.
Well, 1st and goal at the 2.
For
the Falcons.
Our little brother of Thane Hayes that we used to have on the basketball court.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Well, moving around back there, Burlingham's looking to throw the ball. He's got him open.
Flag.
But it was too low. I think there was some holding on that.
Yeah, there was.
That's against the Falcons. He was rolling out, and that will go against them.
There's another flag at the end. And the referees will discuss this one.
But with our ad, we were playing for Dairy Queen. Remember, they have 2 blizzards of the month: the French Silk Pie Blizzard and the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. But who knows what's going to start for October? That's just a couple of days away.
I wish you'd stop talking about this.
I
It's
know.
making my mouth water here.
I know it.
I feel like
Wouldn't
going
that
there
be good?
right now.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
A French Silk Pie Blizzard.
Oh.
Well, Lori did ask us if we wanted anything.
That's true.
And I said no.
Well, next time she does that, I'm going to.
I don't know if she meant running up the Dairy Queen or not. But
well, there was the flag. The second flag was against the Spartans, so the penalty's offset.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Now they're moving it back.
Yep.
Referees changed their mind.
Well, they're allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they get it right.
That's true. I will agree with that. Well, they're at the 25 now.
Yep.
1st and 25.
Falcons have two wide outs on the near side, one on the far side. Burlingham gets the ball. He's throwing downfield on the far side. Well defended. And
he caught it, and it's a touchdown.
I don't know how he caught that.
I don't know, but I would like to see that on replay. It's on the other side of the field, but what a great catch.
Yeah.
Referee was right there. No flags, and that touchdown will hold up.
I think it was Thad Huya that was defending against him.
48-0.
I think it was Thad, right?
It could have been.
No.
It's hard to see from way here.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure who caught it. Did you catch a number, Matt?
No.
Well, what good are you then?
Well, I'm not keeping track of all their points anymore.
48-0.
I was hoping we'd end up with I was hoping we'd at least get a field goal. Let's get Kayla McBride in there, kick a field goal,
why
or
not?
If not a touchdown. I would, like to see something. But there's a pass play again for 2 points. It is caught.
Nice catch.
Yep.
By number 11, Justin Agnew, the great nephew of Spiro Agnew.
Yes, he is.
The ball was thrown behind him. It was a nice catch. Ball throws behind him, but it's a 2-pointer, and now it's 50-0 in favor of our Jefferson Falcons.
50-0, baby.
Not our, but 7:46 left. The clock will be running once they start kicking off, and this game will be over pretty soon. That's too bad. I feel bad for the...
we need a mercy rule for us, too, I think.
I mean, the Spartans really are hanging in there. They're not giving up. It's very obvious. They are not giving up. But they're just overmatched and outplayed tonight by a good Jefferson team. And we got a young team. We're going to struggle. But, boy, in a couple of years, next year, I think, with these young players getting experience. So the Falcons will kick off.
We get the ball back here. See if the boys can't do something. Yeah. Ben's checking in with us. Thank you for checking in, Ben. He says we did a good job despite how difficult the game is. It's a running play.
Well, it was a kickoff.
Yeah. Who did the catch of reception? It's number 20.
6?
28.
Zane Miller, I think, was the...
Zane Miller. There's the name we haven't called very much. I think I called it one time. Terrific.
Well, the Spartans start at their own 35. Clock running down to about 6:45 now.
Takes off running.
There goes Brady Vera.
Brady Vera's got some room. Oh, he almost got away from the pack. He almost broke loose from. There's one.
Sure did.
He just got up, the one that caught him finally. Number 20.
22.
Number 22.
Michael Riffles saved a touchdown.
Michael Riffles
caught
him.
What a nice run by Brady Vera.
Yeah.
Needed more of that earlier.
Yeah, well, he's a runner. We know that.
Well, they're at the Jefferson 40 now. Let's get a score.
Oh, not much there. See if we still got the ball. I think we do.
Oh. Devin Fogel on the carry.
St. Joe's has come back to get the 20. McDowell still has a 31-20 lead in that one. No score yet in the Orange-Harvey game, 28-25. Orange is still leading.
Okay.
They're not really updating that, I don't think, either. Kenston's gone up 20-3 against Chardon. Running play. Defender's got him, and that will be the end of that one. He goes down. Oh, he almost broke loose.
Carrick Jobrin.
Yeah, they got him by one hand on his jersey, I think, and that.
Poor Carrick didn't have a chance.
He almost got around him. Almost did.
A great effort, but just couldn't get away. Backs it up to the Jefferson 49 now. Second down.
Brady back gets the ball. This time he's going to throw it.
Oh.
No, that was a broken play. I don't know what that was. I think it was intended for Ryan Turner.
Yeah, and
even though
I think there was a miscommunication on that one. Ryan seemed surprised it came his way.
It was a number 9
for
Conneaut.
Devontae Harris.
Yeah, Devontae looked like he came over and kind of touched Ryan and said, well, I don't know what happened there, but
third down now and long for the Spartans.
Running play up the middle.
Goes Vera. What a good runner.
Yeah, before you know it, he picks up like 7 or 8 yards before anybody really reacts to him. Well, Coach said he wanted to go to that. He kind of had missed that, or having a running quarterback has always been very important, at least as long as I've been around here.
Yeah.
To the Conneaut Spartans, and I think Brady Vera is that kind of quarterback.
Yes. He's bigger than you think.
Yeah, he looks big out there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Stand next to him, he's a big guy.
Oh. 50-0. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this one. Brady Vera's back, got a little pressure on him. Passes out. It is completed, and he spins around, and he will get across the 35. I think as we're going to mark that one.
Isaiah took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Falcons to tackle him. 3 minutes left and counting.
They're moving a little bit, though.
Left in the game. Isaiah with a nice catch and run.
That's the first down.
Well, they're getting closer. They're at the 35.
Where's the other mark? Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, well. Girard has kind of gathered themselves tonight. They've had a tough year so far. They've got a 21-7 lead over Warren.
Okay.
We played them before.
Mm-hmm.
Greenville's all over the Wildcats. That one's over. Hickory over Niles, 49-0, late in the fourth.
Where's Hickory?
Hickory's down by Grove City, Sharon.
Oh, okay.
Part of that thing. Harbor Creek over Slippery Rock in a big way.
Here come the Falcons after a timeout.
Time to start thinking about a player of the game. A little difficult. Let's come up with one if we can.
Have to think about that.
Running play going off the right side over there. Gets past a couple of defenders before they finally gets caught. And he doesn't give up, though.
Navarro.
Yeah, they keep fighting for positive yardage.
No, that Navarro's a scrapper.
Yeah.
I like his game.
Very tough runner. Real tough.
Well, 2 minutes now.
So, I mean, I'm grateful for, the game seemed to go. We had a few issues here with the video freezing up.
Yeah, but it was corrected.
That'll happen, yeah, but we got it back together. So that was good. Ben's out of town. He's down around Columbus right now with his wife.
Oh, okay.
Visiting
relatives.
My cousin Betty and her husband Bill, and then he's going to go see a friend of his.
Okay.
That he grew up with. Ben's a lot bigger than his friend is right now, but I remember when his friend was bigger than Ben.
Really?
When they were little babies when they played together.
Boy, Ben's a tall guy. What is he, about 6'4", I think, at least.
Well, it could be on a good day, yeah. When you wake up and you feel good,
Oh, wow.
Jump right out of bed and shoot right up. I used to be 6'4" on a good day.
Really?
On a good day.
On a good day.
And before all the injuries, but... Running play goes off the left guard.
Wow, look at this.
He's got some room there. He gets past the blocker, too. A kid going got it beat, and he finally pushes him out of bounds.
Mason Khalil, number 16, with a huge run.
Oh, that was very well run. And that's the, I don't know if that's Thad Huya that ran him down.
Well, about 30 seconds left in the game. I'd imagine they'll take a knee or something.
Yeah. Let's give it to Brady Vera. When he came in and he tried hard on receptions.
I agree.
Came in and ran the ball very well here in the second half.
I agree.
And, maybe we should hand that to him. And we still didn't get any points out of it at all, but he kind of showed that running quarterback spark that, we did that before. Remember when we had Smiley, Brandon Smile, and Rylan Davis, they would rotate back and forth.
Absolutely.
Both of them like to be wide receivers, so they would kind of almost argue about it. Let me be wide receiver, you be quarterback.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah. But they used to work all that stuff out. There's no reason why we couldn't get into a situation like that today. I don't know what Stiltner wants to do, but I mean, he's definitely brings a lot of talents of his own to that position. But we'll go with that, and then we'll go with how about Jaden Anderson? Or is there someone else you can think of on defense?
I'm thinking of
Well, Bob's already turned off the camera, so doesn't really matter. He's done. He's done, so I guess we're done. That's okay. But thank you very much for tuning in, folks, and we will look forward to seeing you next week at the Spire as the Conneaut Spartans travel to the Spire to play the Geneva Eagles.
Yes, a tough team.
Yes, it'll be very tough. That'll be next week, and we'll see how that goes. So look forward to it. Thanks for listening here to Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV and WOW Radio.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy. Family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.